left to buy. I've no more fucks to give, though more fucks I've tried to get. I'm over my fuck budget and I'm now in fucking debt. I strive to get everything done. I've played by all the rules, but I've very rarely won. I've smiled, I've charmed, I've wooed and laughed, alas to no avail. I've run round like a moron to unequivocally fail. I've no more fucks to give, my fuck fuse has just blown. I've been hunting for my fucks all day, but they've upped and fucked off home. I've no more fucks to give, my fuck rations are depleted. I've rallied my fuck army, but it's been fucking defeated. The effort has just not been worth the time or the expense. I've exhausted all my energy for minimal recompense. The distinct lack of acknowledgement has now begun to gall, and I've come to realize that I don't give a fuck at all. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have flown away. My fucks are now so fucked off they've refused to fucking stay. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have gone insane. They've come back round and passed me while they're fucking off again. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have all dissolved. I plan many projects, but my fucks won't be involved. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have all been spent. They fucked off from the building and I don't know where they went. I've no more fucks to give, I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks, I've no more fucks, I've no more fucks to give. I've tried, and I've tried even more. I've cried, and I can't recall what for. I've pressed, I've pushed, I've yelled, I've begged in hopes of some success. But the inevitable fact is that it never will impress. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have runneth dry. I've tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy. I've no more fucks to give, though more fucks I've tried to get. I'm over my fuck budget and I'm now in fucking debt. I strive to get everything done. I've played by all the rules, but I've very rarely won. I've smiled, I've charmed, I've wooed and laughed, alas to no avail. I've run round like a moron to unequivocally fail. I've no more fucks to give, my fuck fuse has just blown. I've been hunting for my fucks all day, but they've upped and fucked off home. I've no more fucks to give, my fuck rations are depleted. I've rallied my fuck army, but it's been fucking defeated. The effort has just not been worth the time or the expense. I've exhausted all my energy for minimal recompense. The distinct lack of acknowledgement has now begun to gall, and I've come to realize that I don't give a fuck at all. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have flown away. My fucks are now so fucked off they've refused to fucking stay. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have gone insane. They've come back round and passed me while they're fucking off again. I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have all dissolved. I plan many projects, but my won't be involved. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have all been spent. They fucked off from the building and I don't know where they went. I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks. I've no more fucks. I've no more fucks to give. Tried, and I've tried even more. I've cried, and I can't recall what for. I've pressed, I've pushed, I've yelled, I begged in hopes of some success. But the inevitable fact is that it never will impress. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have runneth dry. I've tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy. I've no more fucks to give, though more fucks I've tried to get. I'm over my fuck budget and I'm now in fucking debt. I strive to get everything done. I've played by all the rules, but I've very rarely won. I've smiled, I've charmed, I've wooed and laughed, alas to no avail. I've run round like a moron to unequivocally fail. I've no more fucks to give. My fuck fuse has just blown. I've been hunting for my fucks all day, but they've upped and fucked off home. I've no more fucks to give. My fuck rations are depleted. I've rallied my fuck army, but it's been fucking defeated. The effort has just not been worth the time or the expense. I've exhausted all my energy for minimal recompense. The distinct lack of acknowledgement has now begun to gall, and I've come to realize that I don't give a fuck at all. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have flown away. My fucks are now so fucked off they refuse to fucking stay. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have gone insane. They've come back round and passed me while they're fucking off again. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have all dissolved. I plan many projects, but my fucks won't be involved. I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have all been spent. They fucked off from the building and I don't know where they went. I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks to give. I've no more fucks. I've no more fucks.
then I'm going to end off with beer.
Excellent. Liquor and beer, have no fear.
So,
wait a second. What do you mean you don't have Super tonight?
I love Game Pass. Fuck yeah, Game Pass.
nobody can hear us, then screw them. This
Yeah.
show is our show. This is for us.
Fail.
Yeah, you're out.
Yep.
Sorry, middle-aged game guy. Would you like to be a renegade?
Okay, so I'm here now. Nobody should be here, and there's my mic. Okay, hello guys, welcome to the Retro Renegades live show. So first of all, we're gonna keep super warm in his Xbox of shame because he's not in the panel today, but he will always be with us. So
I love Game Pass. Fuck yeah, Game Pass.
yeah. So, second of all, I have something to show you guys. I'm gonna put on the webcam for a minute. So I got beer here from Belgium. It's called cherry beer. You never seen this because it's from Belgium. I love it. And the special
we
thing
can
is,
get Belgian beer in the North America.
yeah, but can you get cherry Belgian beer that you put ice actually
I haven't
inside?
searched for it. Maybe
I'm gonna have to check it out.
I'm gonna show you up next week. I'm gonna have a whole dozen here.
You know, Flamish, my family's from Belgium.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Yeah, my grandmother, they emigrated there from Italy from after World War II, and then my mother was born there and everything. So yeah, Belgium holds close to our heart. That's why I drink Stella like crazy.
Ah, Stella, that's good.
Oh, in my restaurant days, I would drink 8 or 9 pints every night after a dinner service. Wasn't proud of that, but man, was it ever good.
I bet you
Ooh.
nobody else was proud of that either.
Yeah, especially not the owner. But it's okay. After I finished the restaurant business, I took all their damn pint glasses at home, so I got them all here.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
real Stella
yeah.
Artois? You got the real Stella Artois glasses?
The real ones with the gold rim.
Yes, that's.
I have 2 of them.
Do you know what we call them in Belgium?
I do not.
A boerke. It's called a farmer.
Farmer.
Yeah, it's an old saying for how you say like if you want a beer back in the early days, like those glasses with the golden rims are actually pretty like sought after. They're highly
Really?
sought
Maybe I
after in
shouldn't tell
Belgium.
anybody where I
Yeah.
live.
Yeah.
And I recommend.
Too late, we've already
not
been staring in the windows.
Yeah, don't put them in the microwave either.
Oh, definitely not. I'm just looking behind me at the bar. I've got 6 of the small ones, the half pint ones, and the full pint glasses, the British pint glasses. I got 12 of those.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, thanks, restaurant guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I'm
cool.
pretty sure they're not listening to this, so I'm not
believe
too
me,
worried.
listen, anytime I had a chance, if my wife had her purse, it's like, stick that in your purse.
No, you have to show me a picture because I do want to see if it's the really old ones or it's the newer ones because we have
Of
different.
course.
Okay, cool. So tonight we're gonna be playing some Carmageddon from back in the day. I had those games laying around and I was like, hey, why not do them on Retro Renegades because it is retro after all. So yeah, let's do that while you guys can talk and I'll try to kill a lot of people on the road and try to kill some cars. So I don't even know how the controls work and stuff. Yeah, by the way, XBot448. Do you know just one more day, man? One more day, you can play some Battletoads. So
You know what? I'm really looking forward to that game because it turned into something that people were like, cartoony game, another one of those shitty games. And then it turned into a game that has like 7 genres all in one. I am super stoked to play that game.
yeah, me too. It looks
I was
so
a fan
cool.
of Cat Crash, so I'm excited about it. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. I'll go for 6th position then. Okay, let's go. I don't know how this works anymore. It's been so long.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Okay. What's
I don't know how
forward?
this works anymore.
Forward. Oh, okay. It's the arrow. It's the. Huh? Oh, shit.
What are you playing this with?
Yeah, what is it? What controller?
No, it's actually with keyboard, and I'm playing with the number keys are actually steering.
Why don't you plug in a gamepad?
Jeez Louise, son.
Actually, I have a gamepad plugged in. Can I use it?
Yeah,
Yes,
you should be able to use it on anything.
of course.
No, I can't.
Ask the old lady.
Oh, you on a PC?
Yeah.
Well,
It's
then you
like
can use your Xbox gamepad.
yeah, I have it plugged in and it doesn't work. But this game is
That's
too
great.
old, I think. I think it's the newer games. Yeah, that's right.
Really? That's
Huh.
crazy.
I
Well,
cannot even see
like the
anything
I do
anymore.
like the fact that you're killing people. So
Yeah, that's what
that's
Carmageddon is
magical.
about, right? I
Yeah, for
cannot
sure.
see anything. It's like I'm stuck with the with the smoke coming. Oh.
Ran into too much shit.
Okay, so how's been your days, gentlemen? What's going on?
My,
What we
my
gonna talk
day's been
about?
my day's been shitty. I'm gonna start first, so I have a rant. So I work for a university. I'm not gonna mention names in case anyone's listening. The professors are morons because they want to meet with me because I'm the expert in multimedia and video production and stuff for the university. They want to meet with me to get their videos done for the September semester that's happening in 2 weeks. They want to get together with me so we could hash out some videos, but they want to consult with me first. They think I'm going to meet them in person to consult with them, and they've all forgotten there's a pandemic happening and nobody is meeting in person. And I've had to explain that to 7 professors in the last 2 days. Makes zero sense.
So professors, one of the most smart people, like that educate other people, don't even know how to.
I guess they don't realize there's a pandemic happening. Yeah.
They don't have the social skills.
Yeah, and the university has been closed since March. Nobody has been in the university since March. Yet they all of a sudden think, oh, we're just all going to go back to the university now. Just to meet and have conversations. Like they don't know what social distancing is. They have no idea what's going on. Like I don't know what it's like in all the different states in the US, but in Canada and where I'm at, it's very limited. Everything is very still limited here, and they're keeping it that way because our numbers are low. We have like 2 cases in the entire province, and we're trying to keep it that way.
Where are you, Jay?
I'm in Nova Scotia.
Oh, you're Nova Scotia. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm in Ontario. They just announced, 125 cases today, 4 dead. Not a big deal considering there's 16 million people here, so it's not too bad. But where I am, I'm in a smaller town north of Toronto.
Right.
And we had 1 active case in the whole town.
Yeah.
So, we're good over here too. But we're really tight over here for rules. Holy shit. You can't even get together inside, man.
But that's the thing. They have to stay tight with rules or the same shit's going to happen. I mean, for God's sakes. No, I love Super. I love him to death. But he was the first person that I saw that was out at a restaurant, out with his girlfriend, hanging out during the pandemic. And all that was going through my head was, dude, you have to stay safe. And now they both have it.
Yeah, Missouri was the first place to open up all bars and everything.
Yeah.
And
Why
now
would they do that?
they would have got it. They'll show you.
Yeah, I wish he would. I mean, it is what it is, and it's his life. But I wish he had stayed safe and not done any of that, and maybe he didn't get it that time. But the fact that they're opening up so many places in the States, it is the reason why shit's happening all over again there.
And it's terrifying down there, man. I rode the razor's edge because we went, myself, my wife, and my kids, we went to Disney World. We've been planning it for like 5 years.
Right.
So we finally went down to Disney World. This is at the end of February, going into the middle of March.
Okay.
And we
just
got on
as
a plane.
things were kind of happening, right?
Yeah, well, it was just starting, right? So we went to Disney, no problem. Thousands of people, all this other bullshit, whatever. We get to the Tampa, the Tampa airport and all that, no problem, whatever. Or Orlando, Orlando. And we're doing all that, and then we get back to Toronto, and everybody's wearing masks, and I'm like, what the hell happened in the 4 hours from this flight to here? And we're like, what happened? And I'm like, honey, let's get the hell out of this airport right now. And we beelined out of there. And it was like literally 3 days later, Florida just exploded. And we just missed it. So we were like, oh, Jesus. Okay, good. Yeah, so we got the hell out of there quick. But we have not left anywhere ever since.
That'd have been one hell of a souvenir.
Oh, my God. Yeah. I went to Disney World and got destroyed lungs.
Oh, my God.
Man. But yeah, it's scary shit. And I have full confidence that Super and his girlfriend are going to come out of this okay. but that kind of shit just scares the crap out of me, and I just don't want anyone to have to take unnecessary risks because it could be fatal.
Yeah.
You know.
That's the thing, man. I mean, I don't want to just jump all over this subject, but I'm kind of going to. My brother's actually and my brother-in-law. My brother and my brother-in-law are actually both working on the vaccine. They're both working. Yeah, and one of them is my brother-in-law is a medical researcher, and my brother's a medical distributor. So they're both working on the vaccines right now. So they've secured 70 million syringes, empty syringes, mind you, for Canada. So that would give us approximately 2 syringes per person.
Right.
For a vaccine. Now, my brother-in-law is actually one of the people who's actually working on the vaccine. And this is the problem. You could be totally fine. You could have this, walk away, and then a month later you could die. It'll attack something else later on, and it goes dormant, and then it goes to other organs in your body, and all of a sudden you have kidney failure, then liver failure, and then your lungs fill up with fluid or something, or nothing happens. And they're saying that it's absolute, and that's why it's taken so long to get a vaccine, because they have no idea what the hell this thing is actually doing.
It's the most random virus on the planet.
Yes. And then you have 89-year-olds walking away healthy.
My great aunt, 93.
Yeah.
She got it, and she's walking away from it.
By the way, are we allowed to swear on here? I wasn't really sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It is a family show, but fuck it.
Okay, all right. I come from another podcast. We are very, very clean. So, and I love it, but I just wanted to make sure before I say anything.
Oh, no. Look.
You're good.
Sometimes we can't stop the fucks.
Oh, hey.
We're all truck drivers here.
Either not giving them or giving them.
Well, I'm an executive chef, man. So swearing is literally our first language.
Yeah, I'm a bus driver, so I swear at the other cars just doing dumb shit.
Or you swear at light poles, right, Flamish?
Oh, fuck you. Yeah, or I swear at light poles, or I swear at the girl that just had the new car bought what happened last week. So she bought a car. I need to restart this race, I think. Damn it. She bought a car. She was driving. She was like a learner how to drive, right? And the next day I came around the station and she didn't saw me and she came from parking spot. So yeah, I couldn't avoid her anymore at the end.
Rammed her?
So she rammed me. She rammed me.
Oh, she rammed you, huh? Well, you took it.
Shit, I'm glad some of y'all.
No, I'll never do it on purpose. But it was just sucky, man. I felt a little bit bad afterwards. Also, she was crying, man. She had the car for like 1 day, and it got scratched up like above the wheel, just a little bit, like a small dent.
She made a girl cry.
And she rammed him. Jesus.
How the hell do you play this? Oh my god. I don't even know what to do in this game. It's been so long.
You got one more chance. You get 3 strikes and you're out, you know.
Yeah.
So first strike was you did the audio wrong. Second strike.
Oh, Jay, you're
a
hard bargain, man.
Yeah,
Oh my god, listen. That middle-aged game guy's looking closer and closer, and so is Talon.
Wait, what are we doing?
Gonna steal my spot. Nobody steals Flamish's spot.
Hey, Flamish, you should have been out of there like weeks ago. I should have been in your spot by now.
Banana?
Well, I mean, if the ratings going, Talon, it's not gonna take long.
No doubt.
This is true.
You know, so just let him be. Let him do what he's doing. He's gonna fuck it up himself.
They all want me to fuck up. You hear that, guys? We're gonna clip this and we're gonna keep it.
the only way you learn.
They want me to fuck up so I can be gone. That's what they basically say.
I would never do that.
I know. I'm the Flamish boy. I'm the Flamish. I got a magic dragon behind me, you know?
But yet there is one person that would do that.
Huh?
I will polish Phil Spencer's knob.
That Jago in the background cracking up.
Too
Oh
funny.
yeah, we don't have Jago here tonight either.
Yeah. He was here for a tiny bit.
Yeah, he's on his way home right now. He said about 2 hours away, so he's
Come
gonna
on.
miss
Oh
the show.
damn.
Yeah, he said he had a work
Yeah. Yeah, she likes that
situation.
stuff. Yep.
Crispy's out of town as well.
Yeah.
Come on,
It's
leave
okay.
me alone.
It's okay. This show is about having fun, playing old games, drinking beers, and just hanging with the boys.
Yep.
Hanging with the boys.
Bullshit.
You know, we haven't had any women on the show. We have to get some women on the show once in a while.
That's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have an HR department, so we should be okay.
Should be
Well.
true.
Well, maybe Talon's wife. Maybe Talon's wife could come on the show. I mean,
Actually, you know what? I think maybe Mel was on once years ago.
Mel.
We should get
Yeah,
Phasma
you know,
on.
Xbot's wife.
Yeah.
Hey,
She might-
Yeah,
what,
she
Indy?
might-
What do you mean you got me? You got Flamish. What does that mean? You got that dragon spice, okay, but I'm not a woman. I don't have
Oh,
tits. I don't have
that's
coochie.
You got to be careful too, because all the people that are in the chat, they're
No,
waiting for you to screw up too, and they're going to record it.
Yeah.
I don't care. That makes me more
And then
famous.
and then if we're too drunk to realize it, they'll just play it back for us tomorrow.
Yeah.
I know.
The highlight reel.
I'm a whore. I'm a whore.
You heard it here.
Okay, so what has anyone played Flight Simulator yet?
I have not, but I'm
Yes.
really wanting to.
Okay, so I downloaded it today. The initial install was pretty simple, and then you get to the additional stuff, which is another 900 gigs.
Holy Jesus Christ! Are you kidding
90,
me?
90,
Yeah.
91.36 actually.
I thought it was like 900.
No,
It's
90, 93, because the game is 161 gigabytes in
That's right.
total.
You're right.
Yeah,
Okay.
the game is
Damn, I was gonna say,
93.
fuck.
What you download is 91.36 gigabytes. The rest, the whole world in total, like with the servers, what they have in total is 2 petabytes. So that's a lot of shit.
Jesus Christ!
So I did the tutorial today. I did the takeoff, and I did the altitude and the attitude. I didn't realize that there was an attitude as well as an altitude, and I had to keep at a certain altitude at a certain knot, like 15. I think I was supposed to stay at 550 or 5,500 feet above, and then I had to go a certain speed for a certain amount of time.
Damn
and
it.
then I was flying around, and then the woman kept telling me to do things, and I kept trying to do them, and sometimes I could, and sometimes I couldn't. I didn't have any blue pills with me, so it was kind of difficult when I'm like that far in the air. But other than that,
Yeah.
the game is gorgeous, and I think I learned a few things about flying a real plane, so that was kind of cool.
So
Cool.
But
can you
But we-
bypass the can you bypass the tutorial?
I think you can. You get 3 options.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, all
So
right.
Oh,
you can do
yeah.
the tutorial, or you can go fly, and there's a third option right at the
Okay.
beginning.
So
But
it's
of
not
course,
like
I
Gran
did-
Turismo where you're forced to get
Yeah.
like your fucking licenses and like, oh, now
No.
you can fly a Cessna or whatever, and then you can move up to like bigger planes. You could just kind of do whatever at some
Yeah.
point. Like, is it open?
I mean, I didn't try that because I never knew how to fly.
Right.
So I figured if I get into a plane, I'm just going to crash anyway. And I did crash twice. I crashed into a mountain, and I
Awesome.
crashed into a building. But everything just goes black. Just goes black. It doesn't actually show any explosions or anything like that.
Huh.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I was wondering about that too, and I'm like, could you take out a town?
Well, he's trying to take out his old lady's place.
No, so actually when you crash, it's just like a screen that says you crashed your plane.
God damn
Yeah.
it. Okay. Oh, you know what though? If
Okay,
you
that,
think
that,
about it,
that game's out for me now.
Whoa!
Yeah.
no
No
music.
explosions.
you know what I was just thinking about? I'm like, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it actually could be a pretty sensitive subject. You know,
Yeah.
people like flying plane. You know, let's not bring it up, but like flying planes into buildings and shit like that, right? I mean, I'm being serious for a second.
Oh yeah, you can fly into the Eiffel Tower if you want to.
No, but I'm saying like they probably don't glorify that, right? Because of
and they
real
want
life situations that have happened in the past, right? So they probably wouldn't allow that. That's pretty smart, actually, if you think
Give me a
about it. I never
second,
actually thought about it till right now.
Yeah, you never able to crash them before anyway, so.
Yeah.
How would they start now?
Yeah. No, fair enough.
Fucking hell.
I haven't played one since 1982, so let's just chill out here. So,
Okay.
like, I'm not kidding. November 1982, my dad got it for me. I was talking about it last night on Primetime Gaming, and my dad bought it. I was 7 years old, and he bought the original flight simulator. Forget this, Jay. You're old enough to remember this. The PC Junior. You remember that? The home computer. It was 128K.
PC Junior. Was this during the like Commodore 64 VIC-20 days?
Yeah, and it was the most expensive home PC you could buy at the time. It was like state of the art. It was 128K of memory. It was like thousands of dollars. And then that's where I played the very first King's Quest, and then another game called Seamus, and then a couple of other little games, Frogger, and some other shit like that. And then my dad brought Flight Simulator home, and that was November 1982.
Wow.
And that was the last time I played it. I played it on the PC Junior, and it's crazy.
Right.
And you know what's really crazy is that 37 years later, my dad and I sat down and watched the trailer for the new one last year at the E3.
Nice.
Together.
Nice.
Yeah, man, together. It was fucking wild. And I was like, this shit? He's like, Jesus Christ, that was so long ago. Yeah.
I wish that my dad was into video games and stuff like that, because he wasn't. But yet he was the first person. Like, he was the guy that brought home the first system to my home, and it was the Marksman. I don't know if any of you guys know about this, but I talked about it before. It's basically like a Pong machine. It's got two little paddles on it, and it came with a light gun, and you could play skeet shooting on it. So a ball would bounce across the screen, and you just shoot it with the gun. That was my first system that I ever played on a television, and that's what got me hooked. But he was the one that brought it home, and I don't think he played it once. He kind of brought it home and said, hey boys, check this out. And I have two other brothers, so we basically just played with it, and but
my first one was Microsoft Space Simulator, and then they got the Flight Simulator with our Acer back in the day, looking back probably 97 or 98.
Nice.
That was my first interaction with it.
I mean, I've played with computers. Like I've actually programmed simple games on a Commodore 64 and probably on a VIC-20, but I know on a Commodore 64, no word of a lie, I did a computer course in high school, and they used Commodore 64s. That's crazy, because I mean, PCs were out then, but they didn't give us access to them. They were just using 64s. And I've had friends that had computers that I played like chess on, and something like King's Quest, like text-based type role-playing games. I played those on them.
Those games were dope. I love that.
Yeah, me too. But I didn't actually play my first real computer game until I was in college. And I bought my first 486. So I bought my first 486 in 93. And of course, that's when Doom and Wolfenstein were all the rage. So that's when I got into PC gaming back then. Built my own computer. It cost me like $2,500.
Yeah, man.
And of course the cool thing about being in college, I went to a university, I went to an art school, and I lived in residence. And in the residence, there were people that were doing computer science. So I got to know those guys, and of course, they just brought me everything for free. They brought me like stacks and stacks of floppy disks that you had to install one at a time to get these games to run. And they would basically say, "Hey, Jay, check this out," and they bring me in a stack of like disks. And I said, "What's on that?" He go, "Oh, it's the newest game. It's Duke Nukem. You got to try it." And it was probably like 16 disks. 16
Christ. Yeah, you remember those days? Remember that? 20, like you had to get like the newest game was like King's Quest 6, and then it was like 15, 16 discs. Yeah. And it took you like 6 hours to like you had to put them all in one by one.
And then the magic happened and CD-ROMs became standard. And then I had friends of mine that basically say, "Hey, look what I have," and they would show me a disc full of the games and like, "Here, install this shit." And that was like the best. I mean, I'm not saying piracy was great, but it was pretty awesome back then. You know, like I don't promote it, but without piracy, without all these friends of mine that knew how to get shit back in the 90s, back when the internet was just starting, you know, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
I loved it. But yeah, you know, we got some guys here on the panel that weren't big into PC back then. Like if Jago was here, Jago still doesn't even own a PC, so he's not a PC gamer at all.
I don't have a PC either.
No, but Stink, you have a PC, but you don't play games on it.
Yeah,
right?
I don't play games on it.
So I'm the only one really that plays on the PC?
Anymore, yeah. I still have a PC. I have a gaming. I have a nice game laptop. We want my
Because
for Christmas, like $2,600 not too long ago. But
I'm actually gonna stream. I'm actually gonna stream Flight Simulator tomorrow. If you guys like want to have some like things where you want me to go flying.
No places to show.
Yeah, because it
Yeah,
looks
visit.
lifelike.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that. Like, you know, how the graphics were on that. 'Cause
Oh, you will
what I've
actually see
seen
that
looks
tomorrow.
Really good.
I don't have the best PC. Like it's not ultra high graphics, but it's gonna be good enough. So, but I'll stop about promoting myself.
I played a lot of PC, late '90s, early 2000s.
Oh, doggy, doggy!
Especially when I was younger, my mom would keep me off the streets. I just played this game called Ultima Online back in '98, '99, all the way to probably 2010. But it's $5 or $10 a month is what it used to be, and that's how my mom kept me on home. And stopped getting me in trouble. I'll pay for it monthly. You stay home. That's what I did.
Did you say Ultima?
Yeah, I mean, Ultima
Yes, I
Online.
remember Ultima.
And I played it for, I don't know, 15 years. It's still going. It's still on.
Get the fuck out of here! It's still going.
Yeah, it's still going. There's still thousands.
Come on, because I remember like Ultima 2, Ultima 3, and then they had Ultima 4. And they were like different expansions, or they were just pirated like shovelware from someone else. But I remember those.
Get
And
the
they're the same thing
granny.
like Jay.
Ultima Online. I think top-down isometric like Diablo was. But it's like the first massive multiplayer online game, I believe.
Yeah, that's crazy that it's still going.
Mhm.
Because I mean, I remember in those days, like just like Jay was saying just a second ago, is that what was it like? You basically get like the PC version of a mixtape. You know, you just get like you just get a disc and like here's a bunch of files, and then on it would be like Double Dragon, and then Montezuma's Revenge, and Ultima, and
good Ascension 4, 5, 6.
and like Space Quest, King, a different King's Quest shit like that, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, this is fucking crazy, and then we would pass it around to the class, right?
Yeah, I remember
Everybody would
getting PC game or the disc and be like passing that bitch around after you're done playing them.
That's what we would do, and then we would hide in the back of the computer science lab instead of doing our schoolwork. We were sitting there playing games.
Oh yeah, playing all the Sim Cities on the computer game at school.
For me, when I was young, I was just hiding inside the internet cafes, just playing like old Flash games, because I couldn't run anything else. But I was hiding from school because I got bullied a lot in my younger years. So yeah, that was my childhood, basically.
Yeah, you probably didn't. I might not have told you this, but early in my design career, I was a Flash developer. I developed everything in Flash.
Really?
And we all know I don't know if we all know the history of Flash, but Apple basically killed Flash because they didn't want the software running on their devices. And the reason they didn't want the software on their devices is because you could play free games through Flash, and they wanted you to buy everything through the App Store.
Yeah, well, that's Apple for you.
Yep.
So
Still going strong today.
So they basically killed Flash, and to this day, Flash no longer exists as it was. They've converted everything to HTML5, and it's half as functional as it used to be. But yeah, I used to be a Flash developer. That's what I did. Like I was an animator. I used to develop Flash games and for radio stations and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy stuff that we used to do. But I still to this day love Flash.
Actually, what I wanted to do, because Flash is going away at the end of the year, right? I wanted to do a Flash game stream on Retro Renegades, because it's actually pretty old games as well, from the 90s.
You'd have to run it all through. Do all browsers still support it?
Yeah, they still support it till the end of the year.
I
At
think
the
till
end of
December of 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
At
Or
the end of the
it.
year, they're all going away and you cannot play them anymore. So websites like Newgrounds, Armor Games, they will all disappear, I guess.
Well, here's a little secret. If you can get the SWF file, which is
Yeah,
basically the
kill.
file, if you can get the SWF file, you can get viewers that'll play them on your computer. You don't need a browser. So just to let you know, you can get SWF viewers. I don't know what the latest one will be called because I don't use it anymore. But yeah, because I still have Flash stuff that I've developed for clients that I sometimes want to show in my portfolio. So I have to have a way to do it, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
Anyway, guys, time for beer. Be back. In a second.
Yeah, I need to get my second as well after this race, but it's gonna take longer and longer because I don't know why, but every time I kill someone, I just get more time, which is weird.
Well, see, that's the good thing about drinking whiskey right now out of a pint glass. I don't have to
you
get
like
up.
whiskey?
Yeah, no shit.
You a fan of whiskey, or you got a particular brand you enjoy?
Me personally,
Yeah.
no, nothing in particular. I just walk around and I find something with a cool name. And the thing is, I've been because I've been in the restaurant business 25 years. I was always a beer guy, right? Because we'd be sweating our asses off in the kitchen, this and that. Come out and we would drink beers and whatever. And then all of a sudden I started getting older, and then I hit like 42, 43, and all of a sudden I'm like, I want to start experimenting with some more shit. And not the 2:30 in the morning taking shots of whiskey bullshit. I'm talking like actually, you know what I mean? Like when you're so blind drunk already and then some asshole goes, "We're doing shots."
Yeah.
Like, and like, fuck it, we're doing tequila.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, it's like 1 minute till last call, right? No, I wanted to actually sit down and enjoy. I'm like, you know what? I want to sit down and enjoy this stuff. So I'm going to try. So I can't even remember the name of the bottle I got, the last bottle I got, because I transferred it into one of those, those crystal decanter things. Yeah. One of my retired neighbors gave it to me. He's like, he's acting like he's gonna die like next week. So he's like, I want you to have this, son. And I'm like, you're not my father. But anyways, he just hands me shit, right? So he gave me these beautiful crystal decanters. So the last one I bought, I can't remember what it was called. Fuck, I can't remember for the life of me. It was a cool name too. It was like Kentucky something or other. I don't remember. Anyways, I dumped the whole damn bottle inside because the thing is huge, and now I'm drinking out of it. So I'd have to ask my wife what the hell that was. But anyways, yeah. So now I'm starting to get into this stuff, man. I like the smoky flavor and shit. And
yeah. If you like the smoky flavor, you like those I think they're Member Marks number 7s. I think they are.
What's it called? Sorry.
I think it's called Mark. It's with the one with the wax tip on them.
Oh, the Maker's Mark.
Maker's Mark.
Yeah.
Maker's Mark.
Okay, I'll have to check that. I'll have to check that out. Now, keep in mind, you guys are in the U.S., right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm up in Canada here with Jay. So the problem is sometimes some of the shit you guys get down there, we don't get up here.
Yeah, you don't get up there.
Yeah, which is bullshit. I don't understand why. What's the problem? If people can cross the border, why the hell can't bottles?
Valentine's Day, my old lady bought me a new decanter set, crystal. That's really nice on a nice tray.
Nice.
And $400 bottle of whiskey. It was really nice.
Beautiful. Yeah. And then I'm starting to drink wine too. That's a thing now.
Yeah, one wine days roll. We have a lot of vineyards here in PA. We used to do a lot of wine tours back in the day, but man, them headaches from them phosphates is ridiculous after a while.
Yeah. See, I've been drinking wine in the wintertime because sometimes I just don't feel like fucking going outside. I'm like, ugh. If I'm smoking or something, or even if I'm smoking weed or something, because it's illegal here. So we do that kind of stuff, and you go outside in the summer. It's all right, man. You go outside, I'm be in the back porch having a beer, this and that, whatever. But in the wintertime, I'm stuck inside. It's like minus 20 up here, whatever. We're buried in 3 feet of snow, and I ain't going anywhere. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm opening a bottle of wine, and it's too goddamn cold to drink beer sometimes, right? So that's why I started experimenting. And of course, that's probably just me getting older. So now all of a sudden I'm like whiskey, wine, that kind of shit, right? And get into it now, man. I love it.
That's what it's about. Now you got no other hobbies to do. Might as well enjoy yourself, right?
Yeah, man. So you know what, Mark? What was it called again? Maker's Mark.
Maker's Mark.
Yeah. Maker's Mark. Okay, I'm gonna write this shit down. And it's driving me nuts. I can't remember the fucking name of the whiskey that I got, but it's so smooth.
Was it Jack Daniels?
Maker's Mark.
No. It wasn't something very recognizable. I just walked around the liquor store and I just whatever had a cool ass name. I'm like, I'm gonna check you out.
See, you gotta remember back in the day when you used to pick the games out of pictures while renting them from Blockbuster never worked out very well sometimes. But
Yeah, so it's kind of
Right, they're like, that picture looks cool. I'm getting that game.
Hey
yeah,
guys,
kind of hit or miss.
check out the camera. Check out my camera. This is an actual Stella glass.
That's it, Jay. That's the one.
Gold rim, man.
That's the one. Those are the ones I got.
Hold on. Let me get it on the footage. Hold on.
On the footage.
Yes. Let me just do this. Just go for the hangouts.
How long am I gonna hold this up?
The rest of the show.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired and I'm very thirsty.
Well,
For
you
as
know what, Jay?
long as your arm.
Okay,
can
do
hold
it. Do it.
Okay, I've been doing it. I haven't stopped.
No,
doing it.
that's not the original one. Sorry. That's a newer one. That's actually girl glass. That's not even a man glass.
That's all right.
Holy, wow. Shots fired.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Hey, this beer is
He's
from
digging himself a
Belgium.
hole, man, I'm telling you.
The beer itself is from Belgium. So if I say it is that way, it is that way. I'll actually show
1366,
you.
by the way.
Hold on. I'll go. Hold on. Stella. Budek.
I can't believe he dissed my Stella glass.
I know. It's all right.
Yeah,
You can
like I
keep
said,
drinking.
shots fired.
Jay, he's digging.
He slandered the shit out of him.
I'm digging myself deeper and deeper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
try
Yep.
that. Oh, that's strike 2.5.
Oh,
Okay,
you got a
hold on.
0.5 to go there, Flamish.
I know.
Oh man.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Okay.
Well, yeah, he's okay with it because he's got his own show to do.
Oh! Ah!
Damn.
Ah! Telling you're not welcome anymore. No, where is it? Hold on.
You know what? I love you,
Let me.
Flamish.
This one. So this one. Oh, oops. So this one is actually the original Stella Artois. If you have that one, that's actually worth something.
Oh, okay. Those are like stout glasses.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
Those are the
Cool, and I didn't
original
see it.
ones from the old days. And then you got this one here. That's like the girly glass, but it's not like the original one.
Are you calling my glass a girly glass?
Yeah,
He's
they
still
look like
calling your
girly
glass
glasses.
a girly glass.
Oh my god.
Oh, so okay, sorry. I just saw the live feed here. Okay, so you're talking about like an actual pint glass.
Yeah, you're talking about like,
Yes,
like the
this one.
Like a flat, like the flat
Yes, the flat.
bottomed pint glass. Oh, okay.
But see, I
Okay,
thought
well
the
then
point
I
of
have
drinking
girly
this Stella
glasses
was-
too.
I thought the point of the
Then
Stella
they're
glass
not the
was to
originals
bring
one.
out
Then they're
the
not the
flavor.
originals that you have.
Because I got the stem one, like Jay's got, but I've got the big ones, like the big bulbous one. Like you could fit like a tall boy in a bit in there.
Oh, okay. I was thinking.
Yeah, and I got
Oh,
those
you got the
specific-
33
Yes,
ones. Yeah.
the big ones now, because those were restaurant exclusives. Because we used to get them from the company when we used to order kegs, right? So I used to order all the kegs and stuff. So we would order all the kegs of Stella, whatever, and the beer companies would always send us free stuff to put on the bar, so that it would promote their product, right? So that everybody would
Yeah.
walk around and they'd be like, "Oh shit, look at that, that's a cool glass," and then they go, "You know what? I think I'm gonna have a Stella," right? It's all advertising.
The
So
real.
anyways, I just stole it all.
What the hell?
Every time a
happened?
box came in, I'm like, straight to the car.
Yep.
No.
See,
So
baby.
actually, the
Tell the
real.
truth, you actually made this noise. Yoink.
You know what? Honestly, though, the owners even knew they didn't even give a shit because they used to send so much promotional crap to us that they would be like, "Guys, just do me a goddamn favor and take this shit home." And we have like, I used to give my friends all kinds of stuff like light up Budweiser, you know those, like the neon signs and stuff.
Yeah.
We would get one a week from different companies, and like they would just give them to us. So they'd be like, "Guys, just take this shit home." And then I would take it and give it to all my friends. So all my friends' bars in their house all have like real, legit neon bar signs and stuff like that, right?
That's
Yeah.
sweet.
That's the only thing I missed about being in the restaurant. Now that I'm out, I can't get anything. I have to buy everything in at a regular store.
You
Jeez.
can sell those to a wholesaler, can't you?
I wonder. But I mean, my bar's set, man. I got my neon sign. I'm gonna take a picture of this shit because nobody believes me. Eh? I've got a neon sign on my bar that my wife bought me a couple of years ago, and it's fucking Homer. It's a neon sign of Homer Simpson, and it's got a peeking around a giant keg of Duff beer.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
really
and-
cool.
Yeah, and
right now.
yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of it and I'm gonna stick it right up there. Nobody believes me that I got that thing, and I'm like, yeah, man, she bought it. She bought it for me online.
Well, do you want to hear something crazy? Here in Halifax, they literally had a bar on Barrington Street called Moe's.
No shit, that's
Called Moe's.
awesome.
They had a picture of Moe on the sign, and that
Get out.
restaurant that restaurant ran for like 3 years before they had to change the name before someone caught up.
Before someone from Fox showed up for
Yeah,
dinner one night and went, "Hey,
What the fuck?
This is not allowed.
that shit belongs to us."
Mm-hmm.
Your
But it was
farm
over about
belongs
3
to
years.
us.
Because I used to walk past that freaking place every day, and I was like, "How the hell can they still be open? Or at least how the hell
Oh.
can they still have this name?"
Let me get this disabled guy. Hold on.
Oh, don't kill the disabled guy.
You're gonna run over a disabled
Oh
guy?
shit!
Come on, man.
He's got the thing.
Oh, wait,
You know what,
he's
it's-
only,
it's-
he's
it's
only in a
Carmageddon.
wheelchair. He's only in a wheelchair. That's fine. But if he had 2 crutches, then I'd have an issue with that. But if he's in a wheelchair,
It's
he's
a
fair
game. You don't have an issue
He's-
with the
he's fair
game.
game.
At least he can
And
wheel
this
away.
and this. Do you allow this like the stroller girl, grandma stuff?
Oh yeah.
Come over here.
Grandma's worth way more points, right?
Yeah, I don't know. 100 points for the grandma.
Do you guys remember that movie, Death Race?
Oh
They did a
yeah.
remake a few years back, but the original Death Race 2000 that had Stallone in it
Mm.
back in it was like probably 81 or late 70s. It was basically like a thing like this. You,
Wait a
you
minute,
got
Death
points
Race
for
had
as many people as
Stallone?
you could kill. Had Stallone in it, yeah.
I remember that movie. I don't remember him being in it.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of his first roles. I think it was before Rocky.
What about Italian Stallion? Where did that fall in?
Death Race, yeah, because they did a remake with Jason
Yeah,
Statham like 10
that's
years
right.
ago or something,
Yeah,
right?
I didn't watch the remake, but
Either did I. Yeah.
I
remember the original when
love
I was a kid.
Statham.
Yeah.
Statham is my
I mean,
favorite.
and when I was a kid, I was scared to death of that movie because
Yeah.
it was a horror movie, and I was only a kid, and I was thinking, oh, I couldn't watch this. But then when you watch it as an adult, you go, what the hell was I scared of?
I know it's kind of goofy when you watch some of those movies, eh?
Yeah.
Like if you watch like a movie like The Warriors,
Oh,
like when
God,
I
yeah.
was a kid, I thought it was so dope. I'm like, oh man, this movie's so badass. And then you go back and you watch it, and they're all wearing like fucking Velcro shoes and neon neon headbands, and you're like, these are gang members. I'm like,
Yeah.
I could
These
kick,
guys
I
are
could
loose.
kick the
I would
shit out of
beat
them
these guys
myself.
up.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible sometimes.
Okay, the guy with the beer bottles for fingers. Okay, I can avoid him, but everyone else, you're fair game.
Yeah, and then you got yeah, I never watched the Statham remake.
Yeah, me
But I
neither.
can imagine how it would go.
Yeah,
It'd
well,
just be
yeah.
like, all right, we're gonna do Death Race. No, mate.
That's a good statement. That's a good
It's
impression.
pretty good.
He says the same shit in every fucking movie. I did see the Meg. He's like, we're gonna kill a giant shark. You know what I mean? That's it.
The only Statham movie, okay, besides the Expendables, that I liked was the one where he played the guy that had to keep his heart rate at a certain level.
Oh yeah, that movie was fucking awesome. Both
Crank.
of them. There were two of them.
Crank.
Crank.
Yeah,
Crank
he
two.
kept shocking himself and stuff to keep his
Crank
heart
1
rate
and
down.
2.
Yeah,
They
Crank
were
1,
both
2.
really good.
They were
were actually pretty
really,
good.
really good, actually.
And then of
Yeah,
course Snatch.
definitely
I mean,
underrated.
come on, guys. What about Snatch?
Snatch was
Oh,
decent.
Snatch! But you know what? I didn't know him then.
Well, he was famous over there,
Yeah,
and I mean that was still a British-made movie,
yeah.
but it had American actors, so it had a bit of a crossover situation. That's when he started
Although
becoming.
it had Brad Pitt with an accent.
That's what.
Yeah,
Yeah, it had Brad Pitt. It had can't remember that.
McCartney.
The old Jewish guy. He played the jeweler, the jewelry peddler in New York, and I couldn't remember his name. He was fucking hilarious in that movie. Yeah. Anyways, and they had a couple American actors, so that's when Jason Statham started becoming popular here, because
Right.
the movie was hot here because of Brad Pitt, and it happened to be a good movie.
Right. No,
But
that was a great movie. And I remember when that movie came out, that was around the same time that Train Spotting came out, very like in that time
Yeah.
range. And I saw Train Spotting, and that kind of got me interested in some of those British actors.
Mhm.
and that's why I kept watching stuff like that. But yeah,
And then there was Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
yes, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. That was another good one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's so many.
Yeah, and then Trainspotting 2, by the way, which is on Netflix, and I still haven't watched it.
Fucking hell.
You want to know what's on Netflix that I haven't watched yet, which I'm shocked. And just yesterday, I was like on Netflix searching for a movie. I was searching for an HD version of Crouching Tiger and Hidden Dragon. It's
Yeah.
one of my favorite kung fu movies. Yes,
Yep.
it's all wire work, but I love that movie from 2000. And I'd only ever watched it on DVD, and I was hoping to watch like a higher res version
Mm-hmm.
because I think the DVD was only like 480p maybe, right? So
Yep.
I went on there, and apparently there's a sequel on Netflix called Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, the Sword of Destiny. Never watched it yet. I couldn't believe I never watched it. It's got
What is
Michelle
it? Like
Yeoh
a
in it.
sequel?
It's a sequel.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, it's
All
got
right, isn't
Michelle.
everybody like kind of, spoiler alert, isn't everybody kind of like dead in that movie?
Except, well, Chow Yun-fat, his character is dead in the movie.
Right.
But Michelle Yeoh, who plays the older, no, not the older, but the older of the two ladies, because there's the young one,
Yeah.
and then there's her, and Michelle Yeoh's in it. And
shit, okay.
but
I got a strange attraction to her, by the way.
to
Oh
Michelle
no, I'm
Yeoh?
thinking of Michelle. I'm thinking of Michelle Yao. Sorry,
Was that the same woman?
Michelle Yao is the one. She was also in Discovery. She was like Star Trek Discovery. She was like she was like the captain of one of the starships.
Yes,
And
no,
she was
that's what it is. Sorry, I was saying the wrong
And she's
name.
like
Yeah,
older. She's like in her like late
That's her.
50s or something.
that's her. Oh yeah,
man,
I have a strange
Dude, I
affiliation.
want to.
Ah.
I'm not gonna say on the show what I
Say,
want.
no,
to do,
you
but
can say
it's-
we are the Retro Renegades.
Must be a Canadian thing.
Oh god, man, I don't know what it
Must
is,
be a
man.
Canadian thing.
She's not even silver fox. She's still cougar territory. She's not even silver
Oh,
fox
damn
yet.
right he is.
So she's like teetering. Anyways, guys, check this shit out. What's the date today? Is it the 19th?
Yes.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Wait,
for
wait,
me
I
it's the
heard it yesterday.
19th. For me it's the
Well,
19th.
for him, it's the
Flamish
19th.
is in the
For us, it's
future.
18th.
So I'm gonna be earlier with Battletoads.
Yeah, Okay, so listen, boys.
Damn you, Flamish.
tomorrow-
Xbot will be like, no.
Oh yeah, exactly. He's gonna find a Pokemon.
I'm gonna post pictures. I'm gonna live stream.
Tag him in everything.
Oh yeah.
Did he leave the chat?
You will not
Yeah, he
leave
left the
me.
chat.
He will not. He will not find me that cool anymore.
Well, now that you're gonna get Battletoads early, probably not.
It's not
Alright,
my
so check
fault
this out.
that I live
Tomorrow.
in another country that's like closer.
Tomorrow on Netflix,
My fault.
guys, there's a show called High Score. Did you guys hear about this shit?
No.
Okay, it's a documentary starting on Netflix on 19th, so tomorrow for us, today for you in Belgium, Flamish.
Yeah.
And it's called High Score, and it's a docu-series that traces the history of classic video games, featuring insights from the innovators who brought these worlds and characters to life.
Wow.
And it's such. If you go to Netflix right now and check it out, it's just called High Score, and the picture on it is a Nintendo NES pad. And the trailer's fucking hilarious. It's got a guy, looks like he's roller skating or something, and he's picking up like imaginary Sonic rings. And anyway, check it out. It's
All for that. Yeah, I love shit like that.
and it starts tomorrow. It starts tomorrow, and it's rated TV 14. So hey, there's gonna be a little bit of swearing in there.
Should I look it up if it's already online for me?
Check it out, man. Check it out right now.
I wonder if they're going to go through the whole thing about the King of Kong.
Yeah, it looks like they're starting with arcade, going to Nintendo, then some role-playing games, Sega, fighting games, and then the transition between 2D and 3D. The little docuseries going through the lines, and it looks like it.
Oh, so you saw the you could see like the not
Yeah,
the
I
ads,
can see. I can see the episodes. Yeah.
the episodes. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. All right. So that's the one. So it starts tomorrow, guys. It's called
Yeah.
High Score.
Nice.
Okay, I'm totally into that.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Let
man.
me.
Check
I'm
that
oh
out,
I'm
too.
I got a candle in the window waiting for that tomorrow. I'm
Wait.
gonna watch it for sure.
Netflix.
Yeah, man.
It says Boomer Bust, Space Invaders, Pac-Man, E.T., and the Extraterrestrial. It's the first episode.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Oh,
They're
I
gonna
saw
talk
a
about ET.
review. I saw a review on that. There was the guy that actually made ET. He goes, "I made the worst game in history." Well, duh.
Oh fuck! I need the password of my roommate. Damn it.
The password is penis.
No. Nice
So-
try, by the way.
Wait a minute. So who spotted the name of Infinite? Was that you who spotted the name of the episodes? Because I can't get it.
Yeah.
It just says limited series coming Wednesday, but it won't tell me shit.
Yeah,
It
go
gives me
to,
a
go to
trailer.
look at Wikipedia. I don't know. I just typed in.
I'm on Wikipedia. Okay.
Ah,
It has the first 6 episodes listed.
Okay, because now it says limited series, so I would imagine that might only be it, the first 6 episodes. Or sorry, it says right here, it's a 6-part documentary. That's it. So that's it. It's just 6 episodes.
Yeah.
And I'm watching the trailer right now on my phone, and it's showing Mario, showing Donkey Kong, and it's showing guys doing like the hand drawings of like Galaxian and stuff like that. That's fucking crazy.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be dope. I can't wait to see this.
I'm gonna check this out on my TV after the show. If it's online, I'll DM.
Actually, I'm gonna do a quick search now for this on Streamio, and I might get you to repeat the exact title again. Okay, what's the exact title again?
It's just called High Score.
High Score.
That's it.
Because on Streamio, it probably will show me all of the episodes as well. August 19th? Yep.
Doggy!
Oh, it's not showing me the episodes.
Yeah, see, it wouldn't show. Like I was looking at the Netflix app on my phone, and it'll only show me the trailer. It won't show me the names of the episodes. But Infinite's saying if you go on, I'm assuming you just Google that shit, right, on Wikipedia.
I just Googled it and Wikipedia came up.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah, so you just got a Wikipedia, and then there you go. You got all the names of the episodes. Either way, it'll be out at midnight tonight.
Yep.
It doesn't say how long each episode is, though. Can't find that.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Well, 6-part series. My guess is 1 hour.
Yeah, that's what I
Is
was
that-
thinking.
The
Or
45 minutes.
wouldn't that be more like 50 minutes?
Yeah, usually about 45 to 50 minutes when they're
Yeah,
out.
that's your standard Netflix episode, right? So
Yeah, it just gives
Yeah.
the commercials in there.
Or is it this hour has 40 minutes?
What the hell
No,
did
it's
he
really
have on his
complex.
head? Hold on. I need to see this. What the? Is that a shoe?
Did you-
Oh, that's okay. That's
Each
a thing
one
with a hand with a pointy finger.
Are you trying to describe the corpses you've just run over?
Something like that.
What's the point of that? Just kill them.
No, I need to see what their faces were.
You don't need to know their faces. They're dead. Wait for their families to come and try to identify them.
Yeah, and then run them over.
like a sniper luring in the other soldier,
Yeah.
wound him, and wait for the others to come help him.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what I did in Ghost of Tsushima. I had like a point. I made a video about it. Like a small clip from PlayStation. That I was killing one guy, and there's another guy that came, and then I killed that guy, and another guy came, and then I killed that guy, and another guy came, and there's like 5 guys I killed with 5 arrows because they just like kept coming to the noise.
You know what? Honestly, the AI in that game is, I mean, the game is awesome. I'm loving it. I'm like 27 hours in. I'm still on the first island, but I got
In
to
the
tell you,
first, damn.
the AI is hilarious.
I want to play that game so bad.
You know what? Basically, it's basically like AC Odyssey. Did you like AC Odyssey? Did you play it?
I did, but I didn't finish it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm playing it right now. I'm kind of
All right,
on the
AC
third one.
Odyssey is fucking phenomenal in my opinion. I
Yeah.
got my just in case anybody gives a shit, I got 1,850 achievement points out of 1,850. I got a perfect score on it, and it took me 200, I think about 230, 240 hours, give or take,
What was the
somewhere
hardest?
around there. But I fucking loved it.
Yeah, what was the
Anyway.
hardest achievement?
What was the hardest?
The hardest achievements,
Yeah.
they were the hardest one for me was get all the underwater treasure chests.
Okay.
Like you have to find, like if you go, because I mean you've seen the map, right?
Yeah.
And you see all the islands and all that shit. Okay, there's fucking sunken like ships
Sips, yeah.
and
Yep.
stuff, and like treasure coves. And
Yeah,
stuff
but
like that.
that's with birds. Like you can see the birds, right?
Yes, but they don't appear until your ship gets close to them. Okay, so they don't show up on the map as like question marks. Okay, so you can't go like, okay, I'm gonna go from question mark to question mark to question mark. No, you actually have to blindly sail the goddamn seas
Insert and just yes,
and
come
just
across them.
wait for a prompt to eventually come up. You go, oh my god, I found one. And then you show the eagle. I can't remember the eagle's name now because I haven't played it in like 8 months.
Ooh.
But then when the eagle comes up, and then you can zoom in, and then you can actually pinpoint the actual treasure chest.
Yeah,
But you have to get 100% of all the sunken treasures in the water.
So
And
you literally have to sail every single
every
inch of that
fucking
water.
square inch of the map. Yep.
For me, the
Damn.
most annoying thing is the treasure, like the treasure things you have to find. Like with the you have these tablets that give you like a secret clue where to go.
Yeah, I actually found those fun, and that's where you know what? That's where I'm going to tie it into what's it called? Into Ghost of Tsushima, is because when you get those like even in Ghost of Tsushima, when you get those tales from like the old
Yeah.
and the guy's playing the fucking guitar, and he's like, "Bow, bow, bow, bow," and he's
Yeah,
like,
with the legendary tales. Right?
yeah, and he's like, "There's a legend of a man by a tree," and then you have to go to the fucking tree. And you have to look for a clue, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Okay, what next?" And then you find another
Somebody's
clue.
there playing like Led Zeppelin on his guitar. Holy shit!
He's playing Kashmir, yeah. So yeah, and then you go like clue to clue, but there's always a guy there, which is hilarious. There's always a guy or a piece of paper or something, and it takes you to the next clue. So it's kind of like you're solving a little mystery, right? So it adds a sense of mystery to the game. So it's so fucking fun and so involving. I love it. But yeah, but like AC Odyssey, that was a pain in the ass because all you got was a tablet, no picture, no idea what the hell you're doing, where you're going, and you had to just, and they gave you a riddle. Hey, Flamish, or who's mentioning it?
Who's mentioning
Or was
what?
it you, Talon?
What?
About the tablets.
No, that was Flamish. That was
Oh, was it
Flamish.
Flamish? Okay.
Yeah,
so
that was me.
so it gives you like a riddle. And then you have to like, solve this fucking riddle. And then like, on the point of trident spear by the third rock of the second wave and this and that. And you're like, okay. And then basically all you do is just Google that shit and then just,
Holy crap, you won.
That's one thing that I try not to do, but I've realized with my old age, I have zero patience.
Well, you know what? No,
Yep.
is it patience or
shit.
time, dude?
Both.
It's a big difference. Like, I mean, what time do you start in the morning and what time do you actually got free time?
So
Like-
I get up around 8 o'clock. I start work at 9, and I'm done at 5. By the time I have even a chance to even sit down and play a game, it's probably 7 or 8.
Yeah.
At night,
Okay. Yeah, same here. Like I start around 7 because my kids are younger. They get up early. And my wife goes to work at 3 in the morning.
Shit.
So yeah, she's an engineer. She's a train engineer. So she's got to be there at the yard before before the trains even fire up. She's got to be
Right.
there to inspect them.
Yeah.
So anyways, so she's gone at 3 in the morning. So it's just me. So the kids get up at 7. I don't get to play games till 8:30 at night. So by the time I'm done work and all that other bullshit. So I don't. Who the fuck's got time to sit there for like 3 hours to go look
What?
for a
I
clue?
don't understand that. Like, why don't people realize that life comes first?
Yeah.
Like all these people that play all these games all the time. I mean, you must be children because, fuck, I don't have
Dude,
to play all these games.
there are a lot of people on the internet, or a lot of people that I fucking come in contact with. I swear to God, I don't think any of them have worked a day in their life.
Yeah, like
They
what the
literally
fuck?
just game 7 days a fucking week, and they're gaming 10 hours a day. Like Ghost of Tsushima came out on a Friday, and by Sunday, this guy's like, got my platinum. I'm like, what in the fuck?
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, I don't understand that. What the
I'm
fuck?
like, who are you? Did you take shifts? Like, do you have like an Olympic team that does 8-hour shifts?
Smoking meth or
Your
something,
turn.
Staying up for days.
You know what I mean? And then like it's like, what the fuck, man? And I'm like, I'm like a month and a half in, and I haven't even finished the first quest. I mean, the first like chapter.
Yeah, that's
Like fuck, man. There's only so much time, and now I'm trying to get into Destiny.
Okay.
Like Jesus Christ.
Holy shit. Can you
guys
not
can
wait
hours.
1 month because next month it will be on Xbox Game Pass for free with
Oh
all
my god,
DLC?
isn't that the most amazing thing ever? Like I'm actually, by the way, I've never played Destiny in my life. I always skip Destinies because I was like,
I
yeah,
skipped 1 and I played 2 and I enjoyed 2.
dude, I'm fucking loving 2, man. 2 is
Okay,
great.
let me play something else now.
No, I had a
Destiny
good
2 is
time.
amazing. I can't wait for this Game Pass situation because now my wife's a gamer too, right? So Game Pass is now just a house bill. It's like
It's
paying for the water bill.
Yeah,
the thing.
exactly. Facts.
And I made a point to say last week, someone said to me, like, what games are you looking forward to? And I was like, you know what? Now that I have Game Pass, I don't really think about that. I just know what games are coming and then I play those because I'm on a budget like a lot of people.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for Game Pass, I wouldn't be playing half the amount of games I'm playing.
Well, I think my biggest expense this fall is going to be the consoles.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
and then, but I mean, other than that, what are you getting? I mean, there's maybe
The expansion
Batman.
cards, maybe a
I'm excited
controller.
about what we're gonna be playing. It's just gonna look better and play better.
Yeah, but I mean, like if you think about it, look at what we got. We have maybe COD, because Call of Duty hasn't officially been announced, and no one says it's coming out 2020. You never know.
They said it's gonna
You-
have a release date soon.
I know
Well,
they
by
don't
the
have
way-
any alphas going on because I always get into the alpha beta for
Right.
Call of Duty.
And what is it? What day is it now?
The last 6 or 7 of them. So
Oh, okay. And now what's the date? It's August 18th. We don't even know what the title of the
I
game is.
haven't. They're nothing. They have given nothing for it.
Exactly. My guess, I'm telling you guys right now, Q1 2021. You watch. Because of the pandemic put everybody back like 4 months.
Yeah, they're later.
Give me a second, guys,
Watch.
with the screen. I'm waiting for the screen to update.
Oh, is that going to be Strike 3?
I don't know, Flamish.
By the way, I'm
Uh,
watching a lot of Pierce play Flight Simulator right now,
Right.
Yeah.
and it
Hey,
looks.
Break
I mean,
controller.
she's a terrible pilot, but my God,
You
it is-
haven't even looked at her gameplay yet.
not really. No.
Just gameplay.
Although her with glasses on is just not doing it for me right now.
Those are targets now.
The hell?
But this game looks smoking, man. I mean, it looks amazing. You know what I was just thinking about? Can you imagine playing Flight Simulator in VR?
Oh shit!
Holy fuck! How incredible
Wow,
would that?
man.
But I mean, you need a VR headset so powerful, probably blow your fucking head off.
Probably. Oh
And like
god,
melt your face.
that would be so cool though.
But wouldn't that be I mean, I could see that in the future though, eh? Like in the next
Oh,
5
yeah.
years.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I
Holy.
mean, that's the perfect
That'd be
situation for
awesome,
VR
actually.
right there.
Yeah, man. Anyway, I'm watching her right now on my other screen. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. She just crashed, and you guys are 100% there. Just say all it says is you crashed. And it has restart, or I couldn't see the other one. She skipped ahead.
Oh, I cannot even play.
No,
Oh,
Maybe
fuck!
restart or quit. I don't know.
Let me see.
Flamish, you better get a game up running soon, dude.
Oh, it just says restart or main menu, so you can't
Trying.
even continue. So once you crash, that's it, right?
No, you
Says-
can. Well, you have to start from the beginning of where you.
Yeah. So you have to restart on the runway because it says you overstressed the aircraft and caused critical damage. That's a fancy way of saying you crashed. Yeah.
You crashed.
Okay, game is setting up. It's annoying, man. I had everything set up and it always goes to shit.
That's okay. Whenever we have little lulls like this, we get to play stuff like this.
Use Phil Spencer's pubes as a toupee.
I'm so glad you didn't put another one of my voicemails on there. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, just
No.
mention that, Jay. Good.
No!
Cue it up.
Wait a second, voicemail.
No!
Yeah. You
No!
that left them, Flamish. You left them. It's time to hear them.
So yeah, I can't buy an X yet. I need to wait till next year May. I have a lot of other things to pay for and can afford one yet. But I don't want any other console. I want P1 X. So yeah, I can wait. But now I see something that's really cool about Xbox. I never see that about PlayStation. That you actually can redeem games with gold on the PC. So I can now save up the games that I get from Games with Gold on my PC. And when it's time to move over to my Xbox from the PC, I can actually play those games on the Xbox that I
Oh my
have got
God.
from Games with Gold.
Oh,
every month.
fuck you
So
guys.
actually
Like,
doing things that I don't
That's
know
like the
yet.
greatest thing ever.
Yeah, figured it out. So yeah, I think that could be done. Also, love the show, guys. Huge fan of the show.
You're
yeah,
a fan of
and
Retro
I'll see you guys
Renegades? How
later.
did you even know
Bye.
we existed?
Wow.
You're awesome. Oh my God, Flamish. You're my new favorite person.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so annoyed. Like every game I try, I just can't get it to or play or capture. So I'm like, ah. So now I'm downloading Far Cry. It takes like 2 minutes. The
You're
original.
downloading a Far Cry and it takes
The original Far Cry. That's awesome.
I played the original Far Cry on PC from. I got it in the demo. On a
I never
PC
played that
demo.
one, so that's gonna be cool.
It melted my face when I first saw that game. I'm like,
Well, in the meantime, while we're waiting for him to load Far Cry, we have one more voicemail to play.
Oh come on! It's gonna pay me so much.
Hey, Much Scrappy and Jabe Dub Dub. It's Flamish Boy here. Yeah, I'm using my normal voice again. So yeah, I got two questions actually. First question is, the Games with Gold, I always hear people saying that it's bad and that PlayStation is better, but we have to see at their own console, not the other one, I think. So I'm thinking like, would you actually buy those games that they give, like the indies, like Marlow Bricks and other stuff? Because otherwise, would you actually have bought them? Because now you have these different experiences that you otherwise would not have, because you would not actually think about buying something like that, like Milo Bricks, the God of War clone. And actually, my other question is, what if the next Xbox is in 3 years? And yeah, it's like every 3-4 years or 5 years, there's gonna be like the new Xbox, and that Xbox is gonna be 4K 60 on every game. Don't you think that what would actually be the next step in the evolution of consoles? Because if every console will be 4K 60, yeah, then I'm thinking like, would it actually be that yeah, forget it. Bye. See you later, guys. Bye.
Crappy.
Are you kidding me? Was that an actual voicemail from the MNC show?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, what'd you think about that, Mooch?
I can't do crap gamer very well.
That's close enough.
Like,
I don't think you want to do him very well at all. That guy's horrible.
The only one I could actually imitate is Dealer for whatever reason. I don't know why.
yeah, you kind of have that same tone.
Oh no, but I do it all the time. Like I'm dying. One day I'm dying to get on that show, and then when he introduces me, but like and I'm gonna start off. I'm just gonna go, "What's going on, guys? It's Dealer here, back again with another RDX podcast, and as always, we have a fine panel with the naughty dog of YouTube, Colt Eastwood. How you doing there, buddy?" And then he'd just be like, "Get this guy off my goddamn show." Yeah,
That's perfect.
he's on right now, which is funny.
Yeah.
The notification just came up, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, there's Dealer right now." Like, too bad he didn't have a call, and I could fuck with him. Hey, guess what I just found there, Infinite? Maker's Mark Kentucky Bourbon
There you go.
with the red wax on top, 750 ml bottle. It's $40. Woo!
That's what it is here.
Oh, I got to work.
It's 40 Canadian.
Nice.
Put it behind. Put it.
I'm
behind
trying. Give me a second. God fucking damn
Make
it.
it sexy. Make it sexy. I taught you how to make it
Go
sexy.
ahead.
It's sexy.
You make it
Ooh,
sexy, or you're off the team.
Home delivery.
Easy.
Should I hit click?
You should hit click. You
I
want
think
me
I'm
to
gonna get.
We'll
I think
put
I'm
it
gonna
on
give a go.
pussy mode because I love pussy mode.
Pussy mode.
There's nothing wrong with pussy mode.
Who
Wait,
doesn't?
if I don't get pussy mode tonight, there's gonna be trouble.
Yeah, no, that's why I was late to the show.
Little boom. Jesus Christ! I got sound effects and everything. I could be playing those. Okay, I gotta get another beer. I'll be back.
All right. View all. I'm trying to find the whiskey that I bought. It's driving me fucking crazy. So I'm on the website right now and I'm looking to see if I recognize the bottle. Because when someone asks me a question I don't have the answer, I will literally not sleep until I get the answer.
Oh, yeah, till you figure that out.
Yeah, no, I'm one of those fucking guys. Like I'm super OCD about that shit.
Dreddy, welcome.
No, is that it? No, that's not it.
Dreddy.
Dreddy. And we got Dazarus, and we got Indie Gamery, we got Evadery. I cock myself up every time. And we got Crispy. Or Crispy.
Well, his is actually with the E, so you don't have to worry about crispy.
No, it's gonna be Crispy. You're
Crispery?
telling me.
Like potpourri?
Yeah. Same thing will have an "-ry" at the end of it.
If you call me Talony, you're going to be off the show.
Oh, you hear that? I guess it's gonna put me off the show. Oh.
Hey, you're only 0.5 away. So watch it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Got them all choked.
What's going on?
Do I need to call the local authorities over there in Belgium?
No, it's nothing.
I'll need to know.
Okay.
I'll need the number.
Okay, what the hell?
So what's the number? What's the number for the authorities in Belgium? Is it 119?
Nothing.
Nothing. They don't have that there.
No, we I don't know how you do it in America with like you have like when you have a number to call, you also have like letters. How does that work?
Letters?
What do you mean letters in the phone number?
Yeah.
No, we don't have letters in the phone number.
How does it?
Call me at, and then you convert the A is one, ABC is one, EF is two.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
How the fuck does that work?
Well, because on the old touch phones, do you remember the old touch phone?
Yeah.
Like the old touch phones, it would say one was ABC, and then two was
Do you hit
DEF.
it? Yeah, you hit it a different number of times to get
Yeah,
that
yeah,
different
yeah.
letter.
Exactly. So if you wanted E, you had to hit twice.
Correct. Yeah.
So if you wanted to call one of those,
Texting, back in the day when you're texting.
yeah, you remember like the old days in the
Flip
'90s
phones and shit.
at like
Yep.
2 a.m. They used to have those the porn fucking phone calls, things you can call. It'd be like, oh, 1-800 tits,
Oh.
and then you're sitting there on the phone going, okay, tits, that's 7.
It was
888
You know, it's 1876.
Yeah, Jay knows. Yeah, he's a regular. There.
Do we have subtitles? I guess not. Okay, no subtitles, guys. We don't know what to say, but it looks ugly.
This is Far Cry 1?
Yeah,
Far Cry 1.
the original. I don't even know what this game is about.
There's a really bad guy, and you have to kill all his forts.
Yep. Take him out.
And then kill him last.
If anything comes running at you with a gun, shoot it.
Shoot it.
If you have a gun, because I don't. Oh shit! Okay.
Speaking of shoot anything that comes at you, I've been playing Bulletstorm.
Oh, that's a fun game.
I actually wanted to.
Down for $5 with the Duke Nukem
Edition or DLC or whatever. Yeah.
I wanted to stream the game, but it wouldn't let me.
And I started playing that today. I mean, the story is very generic, but
Yeah, and it's kind of sort of supposed to be.
Yeah, and
Right.
I just like whipping people and kicking them in the face.
Yeah, grabbing a hold of
Yep.
them, bringing them to you, and just beating the crap out of them.
That
Yeah,
shit's fun as hell.
it is a fun game.
And you kick them, and you make them stick to the walls.
Yeah.
And, oh yeah.
Oh.
There's
Or
lots
I
of
kick
blood.
him and
Oh.
shoot him.
Yeah, exactly.
Now we got a gun.
So I love that slow motion where after you kick them, they go into slow mo, and then you
Yes.
can shoot them.
How do you kick them?
And every part of their body.
See, you can whip
Yeah.
them, and then bring them toward you. Then you can kick them, and then you can shoot them in the face, and then
Yeah,
you can
get more
whip them.
points.
Ah, yeah, you're talking about Bulletstorm. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I had no idea the game had a story. I just thought it was like basically just kill everything around you.
Right.
But there's actual story. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
This game was absolutely gorgeous when it released.
And wasn't this game used as benchmarks back in the day too?
No Crisis.
Oh,
If it
Crisis.
couldn't
Yeah,
run
Crisis
Crisis, it couldn't run anything.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Remember that? Yeah,
They-
but can
they-
your PC run Crisis?
Yeah, the
That was
funny
like the-
thing is now they're remastering. They try to do the same thing basically,
Yeah.
like back in the day. If it can run Crisis, it can run everything.
Yeah, it was like the gamers version of like,
Ooh.
do you even lift, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like, oh, can your PC even run Crisis?
Rah!
This game looks so bad now, though. Look at it. Oh my.
Looks good.
Yeah, what happened to it? They talked about it and then it disappeared.
As far as I know, it's
They're
still
still
the
in
works on a
development.
remaster.
It's just like they're working on it, I guess.
Yeah, well, because you know
Probably
what?
all been
As it
delayed.
stands this fall, if I don't get any solid dates, I'm pretty much all buying remasters. If you think about it, I mean, we got Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
Oh,
What is it? This Friday?
no,
I
it's in
like-
September.
Wait for Tony Hawk.
Is this?
And then
September.
there's Kingdom of Amalur. What is
That's,
it called?
Re-Reckoning.
Re-Reckon? Yeah, Re-Reckoning or some shit.
Yeah. Looks pretty good. I never played the first one, but
I never played the first one, but I talked to Boom all the time, and
What?
he's like,
He's
he told
selling
me,
They-
Boom told me, he's like, he goes, it is one of the most amazing action RPGs he's ever played. And I trust him infinitely, right? So I'm like, well, then I got to check out this remaster.
Yeah, this game back in the day, Kingdoms of Amalur. I will actually. Do you know what? I will actually play it in 3 weeks. The original one.
The
That's
original? Nice. Good
yeah.
idea.
I'll play it in 3 weeks on Retro Renegades, so you can see it. But it was actually like back in the day was highly advanced combat because it had like go your own way. So you have like 3 different styles of combat and you can like mix and match them how you want. Because your fate, it was about fate and it wasn't written yet, so you could do combat however you want, and you can
Yeah.
go into any skill tree, and you can actually go back if you didn't like it to the other ones. So it was really
Yeah, well,
cool.
I heard just nothing but amazing things, but I'm gonna wait now for the remaster.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
wait
sold
for it, wait for it. Yeah, it's all the
Well, and then, like-
DLCs.
So you realize September we got 3 of them. So you got Tony Hawk, and then like a week later there's Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning, and then like a week later there's the Mafia 1 definitive remaster. Like it's built from the ground up.
I've never played them.
Now that's a funny thing. I only played Mafia 2 and Mafia 3. Now the only reason why I played Mafia 2, not because I'm Italian, is because it came free on Games with Gold like 2 years ago. Anybody remember that? They gave it away. They gave away Mafia 2, and I'm like, I'll check it out. I played it and I fucking loved it.
I must have missed it then. Yeah, because
Yeah,
I didn't get it for free like that.
Yeah, I still have it in my the games library. Like,
Cool.
because I if I'm done, honestly, if I'm done with a game, even if I buy it digitally or even download it digitally, I just remove it because it's sitting there in the cloud, right? You can download, re-download anytime.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, it's still there. So I played Mafia 2, loved it. Played Mafia 3, unpopular opinion, loved it, and I love the music, man. That game was so
Oh
dope.
hell
It's
yeah! Mafia 3 has actually got a great soundtrack.
fucking soundtrack. I mean, when the game starts up, and all of a sudden it's like Jimi Hendrix kicks in, and I'm like, oh yeah. And they nailed that 60s vibe so good.
Yeah, they
So
did.
They crushed it. And then, anyways, and I never played Mafia 1. And now they've rebuilt it from the ground up like they did with Resident Evil 2. Like from the ground up. It's not like just a paint job. So that comes out a week after Kingdoms of Amalur. So you got 3 remasters in 1 month. And then I heard rumors that there's going to be a what's it called, Mass Effect Trilogy remaster.
Yes,
coming out.
I hope so, because then I'll start.
Yeah,
probably play through
they're still
number
working
6
on it though.
Mhm.
We
Yeah,
don't know
so-
release date. We just have rumors at the moment. There's no official announcement yet.
Infinite, I found it. I found the bottle. You ready?
What is
Tell me if you ever heard of this. Remember I say it was some kind of a Kentucky whiskey? Evan Williams straight bourbon.
Oh, easy.
Nope. I can't say that I have, but I will
Yep.
go check it out.
Yeah, it's not expensive. Like, okay, it's $27.95 here. There's no tax on liquor here. So for you guys, it's probably about 20. I would say about $20, $20 down there.
Okay, let's be honest. You've been to the States.
Yeah.
You've gone to the liquor store or
Yeah.
I say liquor store with air quotes.
You
I
mean
mean
Walgreens.
any store that
Yeah.
sells liquor.
Mm-hmm.
I bought when I was down in Florida. I was buying 2 4s for $12.
Oh, dude, don't get me fucking started, man. Because when we went to Disney, we were staying at, which of course that trip cost like my soul. Never mind every penny in the bank.
Okay, I'm not gonna get you to repeat numbers, but I've been to Florida, and it's a minimum of $8,000.
Holy
yeah.
shit!
Minimum.
I can openly tell you guys that with flight and the place we were staying at, the resort we were staying at, plus everything else included, was over $10,000.
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
god.
For 8 days.
Yeah.
So it's basically $1,000 a day.
Yep.
Just under. Like let's just be realistic. About $900 a day.
And
So,
did
yeah,
you get the fast passes?
We got the fast passes.
Of course you did.
For the big rides. Well, fuck, man. I'm not gonna fly halfway across the continent to stand in line.
How many
No,
times?
man.
How many times did you ride the Hulk?
No, once. No.
Can
I did the Hulk
can
like
I
10
make
times.
you guys jealous? Do you know how many hours I have to drive to get to Disneyland in Paris?
How?
How many?
5 hours.
Wow.
Well, I got a huge. See, there's an amusement park here in just north of Toronto here. It's called Canada's Wonderland, and it's the biggest amusement park in the whole country. And it's only a half an hour drive from my house. So, and they got crazy rides. They still have the record for the tallest and fastest roller coaster in the world. It's called the Leviathan.
Oh, cool.
Have you been on it?
Oh,
yeah, no, it's a hell ride. You ever want to go check out YouTube and go fucking see YouTube or Yukon Striker, and it's a 4-second 90-degree free fall on a roller coaster.
Well, I'll tell you something that
Ooh.
I did not think I was going to like roller coasters because when I got a little older, I realized that when I went to the amusement parks, the rides that made me spin a lot made basically made me motion sick.
Yeah,
So I was
plus,
very
vertigo's a thing, dude.
Yeah. So I was very, very scared to get on a roller coaster. I did my first roller coaster in Florida, and I did the Hulk, and I absolutely
Jesus
loved
Christ.
it. It was my first roller coaster, like real one, and I
The Hulk
absolutely
is
loved it.
killer, man, because it just shoots you like a fucking
Yeah.
rocket, like
And
straight up.
And I'm not joking. And then I did the Rip Ride Rocket,
Mhm.
the one that you listen to the rock music. Did
Yeah.
that one, and I
Is
did
that
the.
Wait a minute, was
it's
that the
all
one with
the-
Steven Tyler with the
Yes,
the Aerosmith one?
Yeah, and
That scared you know that scared the shit out of me because I didn't know that.
Canada. It was at it was at not Disney, but at Universal.
Universal, yeah. In Hollywood.
But-
No, sorry, I was thinking of Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, no, it was Universal. But
Oh yeah.
but-
Anyways, the alcohol. Sorry,
yeah.
go ahead, Jay. Go ahead, brother.
No, but all I'm saying is that I didn't think I'd like roller coasters, but what I think I like about roller coasters is you're going in one direction. When you do things
Yeah.
like the tilt-a-whirl and you do all those other things where you're spinning in multiple directions at one time,
Yeah.
I think my body can't handle that.
No, I
But
can't
if
do that.
I-
Can't do that shit anymore. Like
But
the
if
spinny
I'm going
stuff.
forward, if I'm going straight,
That's
I can
fine.
handle that shit, and I love it.
No, that's fine. But like
Yeah.
the spinny stuff, no, man, not at our age. Fuck that. No, like all of a sudden you get off and I'm like falling all over the place.
Yeah.
And but yeah, roller coaster doesn't bother me. Like I mean, I did the Yukon Striker at Canada's Wonderland, and it literally is a 4-second 90-degree free fall. And I mean, okay, apart from the fact that I almost shit myself, but I wasn't dizzy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't dizzy. I wasn't all fucked up when I came off the ride. But you go do that goddamn what the hell's that thing called? You know, the one inside the spaceship where you're
Oh.
up against the fucking wall.
Oh, the
Whoa.
Gravitron.
Yeah, the Gravitron. I
Yeah.
thought I was having a fucking heart attack. And I leaned over to my brother and I'm like, I'm going to die. And then I looked at him and his face was purple. And I'm like, he's going to die. And then we got off that thing and we looked at each other and we're like, dude, we're never going on these fucking rides ever again. He goes, nope, never again, never again. So you can't do the spinny shit.
But when you were a kid, you could.
Oh, dude, I could go on it 10 times in a row. Wouldn't even bother me.
Hell yeah.
But, anyways, back to the booze. Sorry, that was the whole point of this fucking story. So the booze, okay. There's a Walgreens right next to the resort we were at, right? So you just walk over through the parking lot and there's a Walgreens right there. So I walk in the Walgreens and attached to the Walgreens is like this whole liquor situation, right?
No.
The fucking tall boys of Corona were 99 cents.
I know, what the fuck is up with that?
Practically giving them away.
It's $3 up here.
That actually
that's
sounded like Mooch.
Sorry. I mean, you know what? You know what's funny? Actually, I just did primetime gaming last night on Boom's channel. I'm an actual crew member, right? So
yeah, I heard
we're doing
it.
the show, and then somebody in the chat, like the next morning, in the comment section, is saying, "I have a new theory. Middle-aged game guy is actually Mooch with a different mic."
He's changed his name so that people will accept him now.
Right.
And I'm like, I wrote him back. I wrote the dude back, and I'm like, no, dude, I assure you, I'm not him. I also happen to be an Italian, and I also scream a lot. That's job related.
But is he
anyways,
really
yeah, the top
Italian?
Eh?
Is he really? What?
Yes, he is. Yeah, he's New York Italian. He's New York Italian. Actually, funny enough, I'm New York Italian too. But my family immigrated up to Canada in the 70s, and then I was born up here.
Did you hear the stories from clowns last week?
Yeah.
I've heard some of his stories
So
before.
he was on the show last week.
It was week before last, wasn't it? Or was it last?
Oh, he was on Retro with you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either last
2
week or
weeks
the week
ago.
before. And he was telling us stories about when he was a kid and his dad owned a pizza shop. He's Italian.
Yeah.
And he was telling us all these crazy stories about people would just show up and give his father stuff. And I'm thinking,
Yeah, that's pretty common.
That's mafia related.
So yeah, we kind of guessed that his dad is no longer alive.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so he's not denying anything. He's not saying that, oh no, my dad died from natural causes. He's leaving the mystery up in the air. But yeah, he's totally a mafia boy.
Do you guys want to hear some cool? You guys want to hear a cool story?
Sure.
If you don't mind. It's not game related, but as I was saying before, I've been in the restaurant business about 25 years, 24 and a half years, and I owned a restaurant at one point, and I don't own it anymore, and I will tell you why. I had a group of gentlemen used to come in, and they were regulars. They were there 5 days a week, no joke. Every single lunch, they would come in Monday to Friday and have a business meeting. They walked in and requested a very specific table. It was a big round table in a corner facing the door so they could see everybody who came in and out of the place.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of weird, but I didn't question anything, right? So I'm like, all right, whatever, because they were spending a shitload of money. And the big guy, the main guy, was named Lou the Hammer. And that pretty much gave it away. And they used to have all these meetings and all kinds of crazy shit going on, whatever. And then I remember one time, my wife was a front of house manager. This is before, like, she was just working there part-time. This is when we were dating. So this is way back when. And before she became an engineer. So they gave her the keys to one of their cars. And they're like, hey, do you mind going to get this briefcase, bring it inside? And so she's like, oh, yeah, okay. So she went to their car.
You made a run, man.
Yeah, click, click. And then she goes and gets this titanium briefcase sitting in the back seat of the car. Brings it inside. Guy opens it up, just like straight out of the movies. There must have been about $500,000 in fucking cash.
Holy.
In this thing, and like he slides it over to this other guy. The other guy walks away, disappears. This kind of shit was going on all the time. And then there was another cool thing. All these bikers used to come by my restaurant. Now this is a fine dining Italian restaurant where people dress in fucking suits. And big 7 foot, 6'5", 6'6" bikers, huge bikers would come in tattoos, and they'd have their hands crossed and facing the ground. And then Lou would look up and he would say, yeah, come here for a second. And so the guy would come over, and then you would see the biker hand him a huge envelope full of cash, like big fat envelope. And then we realized what it was. He used to own all the strip clubs all around, and the bikers were the security. So they would have to deliver the door
Were they Hells
charges.
Angels?
I wasn't gonna go details, but they were one of the two big ones.
Yeah.
And they would do that, and then it was the door charge because you get in the strip clubs, they would charge you like $5, $10, depending on what night of the week it was. Yeah, right, the door fee or whatever. And so they would have to do all that kind of shady shit. And then here's a crazy one. Then they came in one day and they're like, "We really like your spot," and I'm like, "Yeah, okay." And then they're like, "No, we want it." And so they basically forced me to sell it to them, and that's why I don't own a restaurant anymore. And guess what? They're still there. 10 years later.
Interesting.
Well, I hope you got a good price for it.
Yes. Yeah, no, it was fine. Yeah. But yeah, all kinds of crazy shit. Some of the stories I can't even tell you on the air of all the crazy shit I used to hear from them because it was a small restaurant, so you can hear everything they were talking about. Yeah, it was wild.
That's an awesome story.
Yeah. Pretty wild shit. Yeah, some of the people like you didn't see anymore either. Like some of the people used to sit with them, and then all of a sudden they would just not come back, and you're like, "What happened to Joe?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, well can we get another bottle of wine?" And then that was it, and you would never hear about Joe ever again.
I heard a conversation. One guy said, "What do you think? I'm funny like a clown." Next thing you know.
Oh, and these guys were hardcore, eh? These guys were hardcore. Yeah, and then of course on the weekends, once a month, they didn't have it often. All their wives would come for dinner. Right? There'd be like 6 of them. So it'd be like, like the
Those
Real
weren't their
Housewives
wives.
of fucking Beverly Hills or some shit.
Those weren't their wives.
Yeah, well, no, those were their wives because when their
Oh.
wives were there, they were out with their girlfriends.
Right.
And so they would do that, but their actual wives would come in. You should have seen the fucking car show. Lamborghini, Ferrari, Lotus. One of the I don't know, she was maybe like 26 and she's driving like a green Lotus Esprit, which I've never seen before in real life, and all these other crime. I'm like, holy fuck, crime does pay.
Yeah,
Don't let
apparently
the-
it
don't let the
does.
commercials tell you
certainly
otherwise.
does.
Apparently as well.
Sure enough.
So anyway, the whole point of the story was the clown situation doesn't surprise me one fucking bit.
No. That's some crazy shit. No, I love stories like that. I mean, we've had situations like in Halifax where I'm at. There's the Freemans. That's the name of the family.
Yep.
And there are multiple restaurants in the city, and they all have different names, but everyone knows who owns them, and it's the Freemans that owns them. So you
Right.
know that if you want to go out to eat, yes, you can get a good meal there, but you have to understand that sometimes if you're in there eating, the cops might just show up randomly, and then some shit might go down. So you kind of you judge where you want to eat that night.
If you want
The funny thing
excitement
is
or do you want none?
they've got so many restaurants in the city that and they're all like good restaurants. They all have good food, but you have to figure out, you have to be watching the news and keeping your ear to shit, because like one day my wife would say to me, "Hey, do you want to go to the Oasis or whatever?" And I'll say, "Yeah, I don't know about the Oasis. There's something in the news, and I don't know if we want to be there right now."
Yeah.
It's
Vegas
funny,
is a
Toronto now, we're surrounded by every mafia you can imagine now. Like it's such a melting pot society of mafia. Like you've got one town is like Italian mafia, then like another town over is all the Chinese triads, and then one town over is the Yakuza, and then one town over is the Russian mob, and they run their show, and then you got the Iranians, the Persian mafia. And then you've got the Tamil Tigers who run a different part of the. It's ridiculous. It's like a fucking video game.
Yeah.
You know what's big? You know
All
what's
these
big here in
clubs.
Halifax?
Yeah.
Is the Greek mafia.
Well, yeah, because they're
huge
smart.
here.
You know why? Because they go over there because the land is fucking cheap. You realize how cheap it's ridiculously cheap over there. Like compared to what we're dealing with, you get a shitty not even a 3-bedroom house here in Toronto starts at 1.5 million.
Holy shit.
1.5
That's outrageous.
million. Yeah, for
That's
a 3-bedroom house.
fucked up.
Yeah, that's like standard. That's standard.
That's
My brother has my brother, he doesn't even have kids. It's just him, his wife, and they have one spare bedroom. So they have the master bedroom and a spare bedroom. And their house, they bought it for just over $1 million.
fuck.
Holy shit.
Yep. So it's basically not even a 2-bedroom house if you want to. You can call it a 1.5 bedroom house in the city, and it was just over $1 million. So the Greek mafia, Italian mafia did the same thing. They infiltrated these smaller areas. Like look at Nova Scotia, you look at New Brunswick. You can buy a fucking house. You can buy a palace for like $100,000. Now imagine the land. So they buy up all the land, so that when they start building up a population, guess who owns all the land? Them.
Yep.
And then they're in charge of everything. That's like Manhattan.
Well,
Same deal, man.
And okay, so that depends on where, but here in Halifax, homes are still expensive. Like where I'm
in
at,
Halifax, yeah. Oh, absolutely,
yeah. The home, like the real estate is crazy where I'm at. Especially, I'm in a subdivision or in a small village called Timberley, and they just recently put a Sobeys in the area, and they put a golf course in the area. So everything on this side of the golf course, which I built my house before the golf course came, everything on this side of the golf course is all like astronomically expensive.
Well, yeah, because it's all location. Now they're trying to attract.
Yeah, but compared to Toronto, it's nothing. Like my
Toronto's
home.
out of fucking control, man.
Yeah, I mean my home. I have a 5-bedroom home, and it was 300. So
sorry, did you say 500?
No,
or sorry,
300.
5-bedroom?
Five bedroom, 300.
Oh, okay, that's unbelievably good.
Yeah.
Like you can't even get a townhouse here. Like when my wife and I first got married, we bought a townhouse, and they're going now. They start at 600,000.
Yeah.
For a townhouse, and those are attached, right? So you're attached to like other neighbors and stuff. They start at 600, and that's in a small town. If you go to the city, they start at 800 and go up from there, right?
Of course, yeah.
So,
well, you know what they say about real estate: location, 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 right?
And it's bullshit. That's why I don't live near the city. Fuck the city. I hate the city. I live in a
fuck the city.
Yeah, no, fuck it. Fuck them. They can stay there. Them and their fucking coronavirus can go stay in the city. I'm in this small town. I live up on a hill. I can see the city skyline from where I am, but it's still an hour drive. But I live way up on a hill, so it's fantastic. And we got one COVID case in the whole town, and it's gonna fucking stay that way.
That's right.
So
that's the way we look at it. We have
me and my American whiskey.
Yeah. We have 2 cases here in Halifax, or in Nova Scotia, I should say.
Yeah.
And they're isolated. So I mean, it's travel related, so we know where it came from.
Well, see, that's a fucking problem, man. Why are they still letting people travel?
You
like,
know,
I saw the news.
I will tell you exactly how they're getting away with it, because there's a loophole. Because if you say that you're flying from the United States, okay, you can't go to the United States, Canada. Okay, let's say you're going from BC to Nova Scotia. Okay, you do a stop in Toronto, and then you do a stop in Nova Scotia. And you know what they say to you when you get off the plane? They ask you, where did you fly from? Even though the people that are getting off the plane came from BC, where there's a big outbreak, they say we came from Toronto.
Right.
Because they have the boarding pass or whatever, their itinerary says they were in Toronto, so they don't have to self-isolate. Isn't that fucked up?
Yeah, no, that is.
So they're cheating.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, they're cheating.
Lying about where they've been.
Yeah.
See that we've been closed off so quietly and so well. We've been closed off. Like Ontario's been closed off to the United States. I mean, our border is with New Buffalo, right?
Yeah,
so we have Buffalo. Sorry, the Ontario border is not just Buffalo; it's Buffalo and Detroit.
Yeah.
Because there's the Windsor-Detroit, state line, and then we've got the Ontario-Buffalo line, which goes in upstate New York, right? So, when I go down to New York, if I drive down, we go through Buffalo. So anyhow, point of the story is that we've been really good about it. But then all of a sudden they're like, well, there's no travel except for essential travel. And then all of a sudden I see on the news the other day, they're like, 17 people with tested positive for COVID-19 and coming from Punta Cana. How the fuck is Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic considered essential? You're fucking drinking Mai Tais on the beach out of a coconut.
That's fucking right.
Is that essential? How is that essential?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, they came back 17 people on the same plane. Like, fuck you, man.
No, they should not have been allowed to land.
No, shouldn't.
They should have. You know what they should have done? They should have flight simulated that shit. Land the fucking plane.
Let me deal with that tomorrow.
Goes black and fuck off. Start over.
Yeah.
Let me deal with that tomorrow.
Yeah, Connecticut right now, we've got 33 states that are part of the travel advisory for our state. So anybody from those 33 states that comes into Connecticut has to self-quarantine for 14 days.
Right. Wow. And you know what the problem is? Let's say you get out of the airport, okay? Or wherever you're traveling from, and they're like, okay, self-quarantine for 14 days. All right, cool. Then you stop at the fucking gas station on the way from the airport to go get gas. And then you stop to go get a couple of fucking beef jerkies and a couple of sodas at the store. And then you go get some takeout on the way home because you got no food at your house because you were just traveling. So now these people have stopped at like 3 different places on the way to their home.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And this shit spreads like a fucking horror movie.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's terrifying. And like you don't know how fast. It's ridiculous how fast it can spread. And so, like, it makes and then people are like, oh, well, it's just the flu. It's not just the flu. Trust me. I have people in my family are working on this shit. It's not the flu.
No, it's way
in
worse.
Miami got it in one night. 400 people in one nightclub in Miami got it in one night. 400 people. I can't name the last time 400 people got a flu from one person in a nightclub. Maybe 2 people, maybe 4 or 5 might have gotten it. 400? Sounds like a weapon to me. But
They didn't took the precautions as well, I guess.
Well, no, God, no.
Oh, hell no, not down there.
No, fuck no. They're just fucking living it up. Well, some of them, whoever's not dead.
Yeah. But, oh, yeah, there's I know a person that
God
flew down
fucking
there
damn it.
about 2.5 weeks ago. And they said, no, they're still acting like nothing's going on down there.
Yeah. It's crazy. I see it. Yeah, and I got friends all over the U.S., and some of them are just don't give a shit. There's some of them like, no, we're just doing our thing. And
Yeah,
I'm
my
like,
sister was
okay.
outside of Orlando, and they said people don't be masking or anything.
No, hell no. No, they don't care. They're just like, you know what, man? Whatever. I'm not gonna complain about them. Do whatever you want.
It's Florida.
I'm up here on my hill.
Yeah. It's fucking Florida. What can you explain?
Yeah. Can't take the Florida out of Florida.
Yeah, that's why they have the Florida man. I mean, there's so much stupid shit happens.
Oh. Yeah, leave me up here on my hill with my whiskey and my beer, and I'm fine. I'm good. And I got a mic, and I got everything I need up here. So, yeah.
That's all you need.
And fiber optic internet. That was a must.
Oh, yes. Fuck yeah.
Oh my god, this game.
What's going on, Flamish? You having a problem here?
Yeah, you can't. Yeah,
No, I'm actually further than I thought.
The graphics look stunning, man.
Thank
For a game that's that old?
For a game that's old?
What, 96, 97?
That's pretty sharp, man.
This game melted my face off when I first seen it.
Can you
I was
imagine?
like, I gotta fucking have it.
I'm almost dead, by the way.
The funny thing is the computer we had ran it, and it was just an Acer. It wasn't anything fucking high end at the time. The sound card was the most expensive part of the computer.
Was that a sound blaster?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Sound Blaster,
I
yeah.
haven't heard that name in a while.
Jeez.
That's the most expensive part, man. Those were the good old days.
Yeah, but did
Oh!
you have the panel for the front of your PC that had the MIDI ports?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, you're
man.
right up there.
That's bringing it back, son.
I'm proud of you.
Woo.
MIDI ports, like who the fuck? What the fuck plugs into those MIDI ports?
Well, I remember having surround sound on it on the back panel with 5. Like, who has 5 speakers for their computer?
I used to when before I had kids, me and my wife rented a home, and I set up the little office, and I had the 5.1 surround sound speakers for my computer.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh!
Throwing it back. Does anybody? It's always throwing back. Do you guys remember Postal and Postal 2?
Yes.
Oh, fuck this game.
Oh my God, Postal 2. Was that the one? Was Postal 2 where they had? Oh my God, the kid from Different Strokes was one of the bosses.
I don't remember. Oh my God. I don't
What
think
you talking about, Willis? That kid?
Gary Coleman?
Gary Coleman. Wasn't Gary Coleman one of?
Yes.
Holy shit. Wow. I was like having like an acid flashback. I remember as soon as you said Postal, I just thought Gary Coleman. And I'm like, what's happening right now? And I'm like, okay, yeah. So Gary Coleman was one of the bosses in Postal 2.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
He was.
God
Wait a second. He
damn.
was a boss. Did they make him any bigger?
No, he was short. No, he was short in the game. He was short in the game.
No, he was kind of like, he would attack you like Yoda
Oh god.
in like Star Wars
He's like
episode 2. He's like
flipping in
jumping
the
up
air
your
and
face.
shit.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Evil you must.
Oh, I love that. Gary Coleman was a boss.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now
they
I
had,
have to
they
play.
had him short and chunky.
I
Well,
have
shorter
to
than the
play
other
this game.
characters.
Okay,
Oh,
but
wait a
was it the cute days or was it the security?
No,
guard
man.
It
game?
was the cute days. It was the cute days.
Okay.
He had
I
a smile on
didn't,
his face in the game.
I didn't interpret it that way. I kind of thought that maybe he was like maniacal, like you remember like his drug and alcohol days.
Oh god.
It
yeah.
might have been that. Well, I was young when I played it.
See,
Had
like
been in my
this was after Different Strokes, right? So this is when shit went downhill with all of them, and then all of them started.
Let's just be
dying.
honest here. Let's just be honest here. He had no future past Different Strokes.
Pretty much.
No, none of them did. They're all dead. Do you know
There was
that?
nothing else. Are they all dead?
All dead.
I didn't realize
Willis
Willis was. I didn't
The
realize
woman-
Willis was dead.
I didn't think.
Yeah, and the
Willis-
girl died too. He went to
Yeah.
jail for like armed robbery or some shit, and then
Yeah.
and then the girl died of like a drug overdose.
She did, yeah, she was the first one to die.
She was the first one to go with a. She died of a drug overdose.
Yeah.
The old dude died probably because he was just old.
Dana Plato.
Yeah, Dana Plato.
Dana Plato, shit, nice. And then the other guy, his brother,
Yeah,
he
I don't remember
died.
his name.
He,
Jeez, I didn't know he died.
yeah,
Todd
armed robbery or
Bridges?
some shit. And then Gary Coleman died. Didn't he? Wait,
I don't know.
Todd Bridges.
Todd Bridges. That's it.
He's still alive. He's still alive.
no.
Yep.
Yeah,
Maybe
Todd
I'm
Bridges
thinking of
is
it,
still
'cause there was
alive.
a
He's,
thing called like the Different Strokes curse or something, or maybe they just had bad luck after. Maybe they didn't all
Probably
die.
bad
Oh, he
luck.
did. He died back in 2010.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Thank you,
He did.
thank you, Google.
But you know who's still alive? Mrs.
Mm-hmm.
fucking Garrett.
She
No.
I think she died.
I don't
couple
fucking know.
months
She was-
Oh yes,
think she
yeah.
actually died
Gary
recently.
Coleman, 2010, man. He did
Yeah.
die.
Yeah. Yeah, Gary. Yeah, Gary
I know he
Coleman
died.
did. Yeah, Todd Bridges is still alive. Willis.
Todd Bridges. Actually, he doesn't.
You know,
look bad.
he has to make a comeback. Maybe we could all get together.
He's only 55 years old.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
dude,
what
I
is-
think he was
We
just
could do a
hurt.
GoFundMe page for him.
Yeah.
I know Todd Bridges was doing a thing on, oh God, was it some sort of a reality thing where they're doing, was it the world's stupidest or something like that?
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, he
Okay,
was
so
doing
here
that
it
with,
is.
God,
Wait a second.
Lee Garrett or whatever the hell his name is, and a few other people,
Yeah.
comedians.
Teen.
Speaking of
heartthrobs.
world's stupidest,
Last of Us 2 is overrated.
Okay, so if you guys ever
Gained
Google
my
this shit for if you're
stream
really
and
bored,
drank while
Different
dreaming
Strokes
of
curse.
game
There we go.
Yeah.
Thank
okay.
Phil.
Different
Look
Strokes
that up.
curse isn't a joke. That's what it shows up, and it shows up right there, and it shows all the different curses that happen to everybody on the show. And then there's all these articles. The Different Strokes curse. Is it real or imagined? Read below.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it now.
is this kind of like the Dragon Curse? You know, like with
Yeah, like
Bruce Lee and Brandon Lee.
Bruce Lee and his son, and
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, there's a thing. It's a whole movement called like the Different Strokes curse. Yeah, it's crazy.
There we go. Now I can play. Beautiful.
Okay, I played Max Payne probably about 6 months ago. I went to a local game store.
Fuck.
And they had like a bunch of games there, like Xbox, OG Xbox games for like buy two get one free.
Nice.
And I got the Max Payne because the last time I played it was on PC like years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a fun game.
I think I played them for PS2.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I couldn't remember. I remember Max Payne 3 was 360 PS3 era.
And he was bald.
And this is when he was like, he went really like he was huge and beefy.
Yeah.
And it was like he was retired, right? He wasn't it followed the story, but then he shaved his head bald and he had a beard, and he was like
I never
fucking
understood
drunk.
this because the character is based off of Sam Lake from
Right.
What's the company? Remedy? Not Remedy.
No. Oh Christ.
Maybe it is Remedy. Who did Quantum Break?
Oh yeah, that's sorry. It is Remedy.
Remedy. So yeah, Sam Lake. So the character was based off of Sam Lake, and I don't understand why they changed his looks. You know, like after
Well,
like
because Rockstar took over, remember?
right,
Because Rockstar owns the license now.
right. They
So
can
it's
still keep the
Rockstar.
similarities. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like Rockstar took it a different direction, but I liked it though. But my God, was it ever fucking hard? That game was hard as balls.
Yep.
And I remember Max Payne 3, I could barely finish the fucking game on normal difficulty. And then all of a sudden I look at the achievements and like, finish on impossible difficulty. And I'm like, yeah, that is impossible. Goodbye. So, but that game was dope, man. I mean, he was like a drunk, like big, like kind of like overweight, drunk, bald, big beard, fucking like, sipping whatever, drinking rum and like Acapulco. Like why he was like a bodyguard. He was like a personal bodyguard for like a drug kingpin's daughter or some shit. And then he gets tied up in this whole thing. I thought it was fucking great. Like the story was good.
I give up. I'm gonna play something.
Yeah, but it was hard
a
as
little bit
hell.
newer. I have no choice.
But Rockstar, Jesus Christ, one game every 10 fucking years. No wonder the company's pissed off with them.
But they don't need any more games. They still sell like hotcakes. They're always on the top of the MPD every.
I know it is, but it's because of the online, which I don't fucking play. So like the selfish part of me is just like, can you fucking release a single player game? I mean, Red Dead. That was a couple 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
Okay. See, people
that
need
was
to start voting with their wallets. People have to
Yeah,
start
but
voting with their
kids,
wallets.
man.
If you want new fucking games, don't support this shit.
Well, see, that's why Take-Two's pissed off with them, and that's why what's his name? One of the brothers. What is it? The two British brothers, right? That started the company.
Right.
One of them fucked off. He retired. He said, "Fuck it, I'm out." And apparently the word around the campfire is that he's pissed off because Take-Two were getting fed up with the fact that they don't release games in a timely manner, right? Because they make money, but like at the same time they're like, guys, like you barely make one game a generation.
No worse than Valve.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, That's a whole other ball of
I'm
wax, right?
getting pretty annoyed here, guys. Nothing is working. I'm just gonna put up a YouTube video of someone else playing. I can't stand it anymore. It's that
what?
bad.
The joys of hosting.
What are you doing? You're playing you will not be playing pre-recorded gameplay on the Retro Renegades or Strike 3, motherfucker.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I'm trying to do my best here, Jay, but every game is not working with me. What do I have to do?
No excuses.
It's supposed to be all prepared.
That's
Test
right,
these
man.
games out before.
I thought you said production was simple. I thought you said even a monkey could do it.
Yeah,
I haven't said that.
I think I heard you say that.
Play back the clip, Jay.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
Even a
Jay, I
fucking-
love your new picture of you climbing the PS5. That is fucking classic.
Well, no fucking wonder. It's the bigger of the towers, right? It's
Ah.
fucking humongous.
I can't remember who posted it on Twitter, and they're saying, it was the funniest video I've seen in a long time. It was like an IKEA video
Yes.
showing you how to lift like a heavy piece of furniture or something. It was still in the cardboard box, right? But then somebody dubbed over it. It says how to pick up your pre-purchase of a PS5. And then it has the Swedish guy. He's like, make sure you grab from the ground with your hand and you bend down and have at least 3 to 4 people carrying it. And then the guy changed the label to PS5. So it shows these 4 fucking guys carrying this huge box to this 18-wheeler truck.
Oh, so Flamish, did you happen to download the pivot video that I used to play on my own stream? So
No.
what I did was I basically, if you remember Friends, I know
Yes.
you do.
Yeah.
So there's a scene, there's an episode where they're trying to carry a couch up the stairs, and they get halfway up the stairs, and Ross and I think Chandler and I think one of the girls, I can't remember what the girl is, and it might have been the blonde one. Anyway,
Phoebe.
I can't remember. So anyway, they're halfway up the stairs, and Ross is like, "Okay, now pivot." Pivot.
Yes.
So I basically took that image of them carrying the couch, and then I replaced the couch with a PS5.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
So speaking of the PS5, so we have obviously at work we use industrial size like cling wraps and shit, to wrap food and wrap containers, right? And so the word was that I think it's 17 inches long, 16 inches or something, the PS5, and when you stand it up, my industrial size saran wrap is, or I call it saran wrap, whatever. It's like 15 inches, and this fucking thing is massive. So what I did is I took the saran wrap, me and the guys at work, and we tilted it up, and we put 3 of them lengthwise, just to give like a basic idea of how long we think the PS4 is, and then the height. So we looked at it, and we're like, that is fucking ridiculous. Like, if that thing falls off my table, it's gonna break something.
Go through the floor.
Although it may be designed so that it puts itself upright by itself.
Oh yeah.
It's got those extra flaps on each side, so it catches itself and flips itself back upright.
Like, I mean, it's ridiculous. 16 inches.
That fucking thing is going to be huge, and when that thing starts making sound,
oh my god, fuck, be somewhere else.
It's not going to be a jet plane. It's going to
like, you know what? Like in Canada, we encourage that kind of stuff because we have cold winters. We need a heat source, and if they start doubling that as a heat source, people are not going to they're going to stop buying heat pumps, start buying PS5s.
PS5s.
I'm going to roast I'm going to roast marshmallows on it.
Oh, you put your cup of noodles on there, man. Sweat a little bit. And done.
Oh, you know what's going to happen though when people start buying it? They're going to be they're going to go, oh, that's what the sales. They're going to go all crazy about the sales. And
That's
stuff.
what the sales are for, exactly.
Oh my god. And the thing is, you can't lie it down. It's like the size of a fucking kitchen table if you lie it down.
You can eat off of it.
And then it's got that really odd angular vaginal lip thing, so like it kind of flops. It kind of flops over. So have you seen it laid down? It looks like shit.
Yeah, it looks weird.
And I'm just like, I can't do that. So you basically have to stand it up. So it kind of looks like a building in Dubai or something, right?
So are you saying the power button is? Are you saying the power button's the clit?
Pretty much, yeah. That's it. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Well, all the PlayStation fanboys are going to touch and turn it on.
Oh my god, yeah. Might be the only one they find. Well, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna take a picture when I get both, because I'm getting both, and I'm gonna take a picture of them side by side. There's no, I'm gonna try and do it before. Because Twitter's gonna be all over that shit quick, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna try and be on that the fucking minute I get it home. I'm gonna rip the box open and take a picture of them side by side, because I think I'm hearing Xbox is gonna be November 6th.
7th.
That's what.
Yeah, that sounds like what the
7th.
what the date is going to be. Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere the 6th or 7th. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing a little bit like 2 weeks later for PS5.
Really?
Yeah,
2
like
weeks. Wow.
Well, closer to the 20th.
I mean, yeah, that's not a big deal, but still, I'm shocked.
The new room is actually 13th.
That would be nice.
That would
It
be
doesn't matter to me.
nice.
It
That
doesn't
would
matter
be
to
nice.
me. I don't really care. I don't really care either way.
Let's suck some
Well,
planets.
I think this might be my first PlayStation console. I mean, the only other PlayStation console I own is the PS Classic.
Yeah,
the
the
mini
white one.
Yeah, the mini one, like the mini.
Oh,
mini
you mean the mini one?
Yeah, so that's the only one I ever.
Sorry,
owned.
I thought you meant like a PS1. Like you were just
No.
calling it a classic.
No, the mini one's the only one I've ever owned. But because of games like Ghost of Tsushima and there's a couple other ones that I really want to play, this may be my first year that I buy one.
Okay, can I? They should be talking about it a little bit more this month. Now, this is something. Now, normally I don't really peddle Sony too much. I mean, I play a lot of Sony games. It's fine, but I mean, I lay my head to bed on the Xbox bed. But anyhow, what I did is I got a bunch of their exclusives for super cheap,
right,
digitally, and I bought them now. Okay, some of the games that I didn't play, like for example, I didn't play Days Gone. I ripped through God of War really fast because I actually didn't own it. I just borrowed it from a friend, so he was just like, "Hurry the fuck up and give it back."
He was one of those.
He was one of those, yeah. So it's kind of like, read it, boy. 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 That kind of thing, right? So he was just like, hurry the fuck up and give it back. And I'm like, all right, dude. So I ripped through it. So I didn't appreciate it at all. I just like ripped through the story. I don't even remember what the fuck happened. So I rebought it because now Sony's selling all their games because of the summer sale. They're selling them for like $10. So God of War was like $10. Days Gone was $10. What else did I get? Oh, I got Uncharted Lost Legacy, which I heard is the best one, $9.99. Same thing, $10. And I bought them all. And the word is if you own, and I bought Spider-Man Complete Edition, by the way, $19.99 with all the DLC and everything.
Nice.
And it was $19.99. So now the word is that if you buy it digitally only, when you get a PS5, they will get, just like the Xbox, it's going to get the PS5 assets put onto it.
Oh, good.
So now you're going to be playing games almost like a full next-gen experience, right? So I saved those games. I bought them all digitally now, and I'm not touching them. So if the PS5 comes out with fuck all, except for Miles Morales, let's say, then I got all those games that I can play that are all going to be up-res to next-gen graphics and everything else. So, Jay, that might be a fucking consideration, dude.
Seriously, like, no.
Like,
I'm no.
You haven't played those games, right? Like God
I've
of
not
War
played
and
any.
stuff?
I've not. You know what? So what I did, I actually subscribed to PlayStation Now.
Right.
Briefly, they had a sale on, and I subscribed to it for like 1 month. And the first game, of course, I wanted to play was Spider-Man, because I'm a big Spider-Man fan.
Right.
And I don't own a PlayStation controller, but I figured, I can use my Xbox controller because it's all plugged in through PC.
Right.
I started playing Spider-Man. Got through the first level where I had to beat the Kingpin.
Yeah.
That's the first level, all right?
Yeah.
And then after you beat that level, you're sitting on the rooftop and it's time to upgrade your skills.
Mm-hmm.
And then it tells you, click your touchpad to go into your skill tree.
Oh, shit.
There is no option.
There's no touchpad.
There's no touchpad, and there's not even a way to remap it
To remap another button. Damn it.
So that was it. That's as far as I got on that game.
Wow, that sucks. And they've really been fucking with that touchpad. Like even Ghost of Tsushima. If you want, because they don't have waypoints in the game, eh? It goes off wind. Have you heard this shit?
No.
Okay, so what it does is that you can go onto the world map, right? Like let's say, you just, click the whatever select button or whatever the fuck, and then the world map shows up and you see like a question mark or something. So you click on the question mark and that's your waypoint. But then to keep you into the immersion of the game, these ancient they call it like the ancient winds of dead samurai, like the spirits of dead samurai actually blow a wind and guide you with the wind.
Did you say blow wind?
Yeah, they blow.
You know what I'm fucking saying. Come on, man. The whiskey's getting to me now. 2 hours, man. So the wind actually just takes you into the direction. So you ride your horse or run or whatever, and you follow the wind. And even the leaves on the ground will actually blow and roll along, and you follow them, and that's what takes you to your next waypoint.
You know what's funny? Because I'm watching a lot of gameplay from that game, and there's an awful lot of shit blown in the wind. What is up with that?
You mean shit or real shit?
Can you imagine actual pieces of shit? The point of the story is that the touchpad, if the wind stops to blow, you fucking swipe with your thumb. You don't click it. You swipe with your thumb like you would like a phone, right? Like a touch phone. And you swipe it.
So what you're saying is if she stops blowing,
yeah, you got to use your
swipe
thumb.
her with your thumb.
Yeah,
That's the reset.
Yeah, so imagine not playing. You can't play that game without the fucking touchpad. Same thing with Days Gone. Days Gone, apparently, you swipe up, down, left, or right, and that opens up your menus, not a select button.
Right.
And I actually think that wasn't just a design for that. I think that was designed on purpose so you couldn't fucking buy any other peripheral except for PS4.
Yeah, see, I'm thinking
you're
that
probably
too.
right.
Like a la Apple. You like Apple.
Yeah.
Try and use a fucking charger with anything other than that specific model. Right? So maybe the same thing. Okay, I need more booze. I'll be back.
Booze.
Well, Flamish, you do know the time. If you want to go a little later, I can stay a little later, but not much later.
Oh, you guys signing off? Yeah. Oh shit! I just looked at the time. Holy
Oh,
It's
dude,
actually
I
10.
got
It's 10
all
my
the
time.
time in the world.
Well, you do.
I
But
have nothing
to
to
get up
do
early in the morning.
tomorrow.
I have to actually. I've got a meeting at 9.
Yeah, with those
Yeah.
professors probably.
I didn't
More
realize. I looked.
professors explaining to them that there's a pandemic happening.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I got to do that again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize. Well, this is fun, guys. It's like 10, like not even 10 after 9. I'm like, holy shit, 2 hours just flew.
Just
I'm
flies
telling you,
by.
like that's what I say to people, and I understand.
Hey,
that
middle-aged
hell-
game.
I try not to offend people, but you can listen to regurgitated gaming news all the fucking time. You come to Retro Renegades, you don't know what the fuck you're gonna run into.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we've talked
It's
about
also
everything.
random.
I'll tell
you know
you
what's kinda
something
cool?
else, middle-aged guy.
You can call me Mag, eh? Everybody calls me Mag now. It's much easier.
Mag. Okay, so
There you
Mag.
go. Yeah, man.
Sounds like
Not that one. Not that
Bundle of sticks.
But now that
Change the
I
letters,
know
boys.
now that I know that you're Canadian, you my best friend.
Hey!
Jay, I used to leave you messages on the M&C show. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, he may have.
But
clipped.
what did you call yourself?
I was still the middle-aged game guy.
I don't remember seeing
Yeah,
the
man.
voicemail.
I actually have. You know what? I have them all saved on my phone.
Did I play them?
Yeah.
And you
And
were called Bill Gates
you
Game
fuck
Guy?
up my name every time.
No, I didn't fuck up your name. They
Like, you
fucked
call
up
me
your name.
middle-aged gamer guy
That's them.
with an
That's
R.
them.
I was
No,
pissed.
that was them. That wasn't me.
Yeah, yeah.
I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong.
Yeah, I
just
love
did what
you
I
know,
was told.
I used to leave the messages for you all the time. You know, hey, boom, crap, or not boom and crap. It was crap and mooch and Jay, how's it going? Blah. And you know, leave my little voice messages on Skype. Yeah, I called in the show like 3 times.
Now he's gonna go back and take a look at him.
Well, if I played you, then I'd paid attention to you.
100%, you played them.
Yeah.
Because I actually saved those episodes on my favorites for on
what
YouTube.
you should have done, you should have called in live.
Yeah, well, see, at that time, I didn't have anything because I was still neck deep in doing, you know, in my actual career, which I still am. I mean, I'm still doing it, but then I started buying tech afterwards. Right. So now I got like a very capable PC. I have an extremely powerful laptop. You know, I've got, you know, proper HD cameras now. I've got a studio mic, you know, the whole 9 yards. Right. So, but I mean, I'm actually on it.
And I have to say,
right? So
I have to say that you sound super sexy.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
I'd hit it.
You know, it's kind of weird. It was kind of awkward
It won't
actually
hit anything.
on yesterday's show, and it's hard to keep up with the chat because we had like 400 people, 450 I think at one point, and I'm trying to keep up with the chat when I'm not talking, right? So I look down at the chat, and some guy.
I hope you were able to keep track of this chat. There was like 17 people here tonight.
I was watching, but you got some big names in here, man. You got Xbot 448. I mean, Indie Gamer, UK Daz. You got Dreadpool showed up. Like, come on, man. These are big names.
Hey,
you know what? I love them all, and they all show up every week, and that's why we love them.
Yeah.
But we understand that we're a very niche show.
Yes.
And we don't care. We don't mind that.
Gives a fuck, man. You're having fun. I'm
Exactly.
having a blast. I've been, like I said, been here for like 2 hours. I'm just like, oh, shit. So anyhow, so I'm looking down at the chat, and this guy writes, it creeped me right the fuck out, and he goes, "Hey Mag, your voice sounds like butter." The problem is I read it just like I said it. It's almost like a man was whispering in my ear, and I was like, "Oh God, dude, I'm so uncomfortable." I'm like, I'm so uncomfortable. I'm not
it
even.
felt
I'm
like
not
he
even
was
gonna say.
fondling your balls at the same time.
Yeah, it was kind of like, oh, dude, I'm not even gonna say what's up in the chat. I'm just gonna be like, okay, just let it scroll. Let it scroll.
Yeah, I'm just gonna type it there. I need to go.
Maybe it sounds something like that's flying besides my planet.
All right, boys. Anyways, I gotta sign off. So.
Yes, and
You guys
we're going to
appreciate you
sign
showing
off
up.
as well. No,
Yeah,
we
so-
appreciate you coming and listen. You're welcome anytime. Same
Well,
with
thank
you,
you very
Talon.
much.
Talon, you didn't say a whole lot tonight, dude.
Yeah, I've been very quiet.
Hey, I
man.
tried. I tried.
No. Here's what you got to
Say
do.
more.
You got to basically, like get your shoulders into it. Bump
yeah.
people out of the way.
Bully your way in, man.
That's right.
No, see, you know, y'all had some great stories, and I'm just sitting here just kind of focusing on the stories and listening to the stories and
And that's the
enjoying
one,
them.
that's the worst thing about being a panel member sometimes, when you're not a panel member that often. Like I remember back in the days when I was always listening to other shows, and then people would invite me to their shows. I'd be like listening as if I'm still a listener, and I forgot I was supposed to contribute, but I was having so much fun just listening, right? So it takes a little bit of time for your brain to comprehend all that and
Process, yes, exactly.
I totally get it. Totally get it, because when you're having fun, it doesn't matter what you're doing, even if you're talking or not, you're having fun, and that's all that matters.
Hell yeah.
Yep. It's all that matters.
No doubt.
Yeah.
And like we kind of pride ourselves on, we play old games, talk about whatever the fuck we want. There's no holds barred. And of course, when there's alcohol involved, you never know what's going to happen.
No, my planet.
Like for instance, last week, Flamish, where the lollipops? Come on, buddy. Where the lollipops?
Yeah, sing.
My lollipops.
You gotta sing for us before you go offline.
Why do I have to sing?
Because I said
you want to be a retro renegade, don't you?
Do you want to fucking strike 3?
You're not gonna get me with that shit. Sorry.
Damn it! Yeah, I saw that. By the way.
Maybe he
Jago
will. Maybe
sent it
he
to me,
will.
Yeah.
Jago sent me the clip. He says, "Hey man, do you want to go on Retro Renegades next week?" And I'm like, "So what do you guys do and this and that?" I mean, I knew everybody on the show, but I've never actually listened to the show.
Right.
And I'm like, "So what do you guys do?" And then
You
he
know
sends
me?
me the clip of you singing. He goes, "We do this."
And you're like sold.
So I'm sitting there having a drink out in the back, and all I can hear is like, "If you want to be my lover," and I'm like going, "Is this what's happening on the show? Should I say yes to this guy?" I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Yes is the answer. I'm coming.
Yeah, is this like some sort of strange ass karaoke show?
And the dancing too. There was dancing involved.
Yeah, I mean he choreographed everything.
He pulled his shirt up and everything.
Yeah. I mean, it was
okay. I didn't
it was
get
pretty racy for a moment.
Yeah, I didn't get that. The shirt coming up, I did not see.
Yeah,
That was before the singing, actually.
Your voice sounds like butter.
Awesome.
Oh, it's too funny.
Oh fuck it! That's it. I shouldn't have said that.
Moldy ass butter.
I should not have fucking said that. I'm not gonna watch the chat next time I do a show. I'm just gonna be like, don't look at it, man. Don't look at it. Yeah,
I'm
don't
gonna
look
be
at it.
that guy now.
The butter guy might be there.
Yeah. The butter guy.
That's awesome.
So that's his new nickname, the butter guy.
Yeah, thanks. Oh no, I would have gone with Mag. I shouldn't have said that either. Fluffy butter guy.
Mac.
Yeah. Thank you.
But, no, man, appreciate you coming on.
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks so much.
So where can we find you? Like,
I'm on Twitter at middle-aged game guy, GY at the end. I think Infinite follows me, and
Yeah, I just gave you a follow.
I follow you.
Yeah, I know.
oh shit, oh
we
okay,
follow.
yeah, just
Yeah, I'll have
I
to
think
give you a
Jake
follow,
put the link
too.
in and- yeah, I'm
Yeah,
in there, and
yeah,
I'm
I'll follow.
following all you guys, right? So if I missed anybody, I'll do it right now. So as soon as I get off of here or whatever, and yeah, man, it was a lot of fucking fun. So
Yeah.
anytime, man, I'm down
What do you want
anytime.
on
It's
Xbox?
great.
Awesome.
And I'm on Xbox and PlayStation. So
Same name?
no, sorry. Fuck me.
Fuck me?
Xbox is,
Okay.
yeah, no, that's not
What?
Phil
What?
Spencer
That's right,
didn't
Dave.
let me
That's
take that
right,
tag.
Yeah.
No, I'm my gamer tag is all capitals DEDMEAT1. That's Dead Meat 1
Dead meat one.
on Xbox. Yeah,
All caps.
all caps because I like to yell. And then PlayStation is all caps, one word. I am the mag. That's on the PlayStation side. So, and then if you can't find me for whatever reason, like on my list, I got some good names. I mean, Noof Nukem's on there. Because you'll find me on there. Noof Nukem's on there. I got Mr. Boomstick on there.
Noof's my Newfoundland brother. You know that, right?
What's that?
I said Noof's my Newfoundland brother.
Yes, he is. And I was on Gaming After Dark 2 weeks ago.
Yes, you were.
Nice.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I
fucking great
watched
fun,
some of it, but because it's on so late, I can only watch
It's
it the next
fucking
day.
late, but for him it's 7 p.m. right?
Right.
Yeah, not for
'Cause
me.
He's 3 hours. He's 3 hours behind because he's Mountain Time because he's in Alberta.
Right.
So yeah, like he said that to me once. He says, "Hey man, you know, we were talking about getting traction on the show," and I said, "Well, the first thing is it starts late." I said, "But he can't start earlier because if he starts at like 7 or 8, that's like 4 in the afternoon, 3 in the afternoon. He can't do that. He's out of work, right?" So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. Anyway, great fucking show. Actually, I'm gonna go to that show next when I I got other stuff going on, but his show starts soon. Maybe I'll see you guys in the chat there.
Yeah, Jago's supposed to be on there tonight. So.
Oh no shit, he's gonna be on.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
by the
supposed to
way,
be a
middle-aged
guest
game
on
guy. I'm also
Yo.
doing a show on Sunday. If you want to join my show as well.
What time? Because I work. My work week.
7 p.m. EST.
I will see if I can send me a message, and I'll see what I can do. Because I work my work week because of what I do for a living. My work week is Thursday to Monday.
Yeah.
So this is my Saturday night. So Tuesday's my Saturday night because my weekend is Tuesday, Wednesday. So I work.
And Flamish, just to let you know, for people that are watching the show, all they can see is his neck. So you might want to maybe put the video window on.
Oh, but if you do webcam, that's different. Yeah.
Oh,
he's
because
on
like I
his
can see
webcam
my
right now.
square. My square is like.
And all I can see, yeah, but if you're watching the stream, all we can see is your neck.
That's fantastic. How do you know it's my neck?
Well, I don't
Yeah,
know.
but I know why
It's
that
sexy as
is.
your voice, I tell you that one.
I know why that is because the Discord when you go into Hangouts, right? The square in the bottom is
Can you see
way
that?
smaller than the circle.
You don't have HR bomber fingers for that matter.
Oh fuck! Can you imagine? That guy's got dildo fingers.
Oh my fuck!
I know it's ridiculous.
Keep my wife away
What
from
is
him.
it?
Actually, I'm not going to use. I'm never going to use the webcam anyway because my actual avatar is not on here. It's like my fucking Google account picture that I took with like my iPad
You know,
like
well, here's
10
the
years
thing.
ago.
Maybe you need to get.
Actually, we know a guy that does.
Yeah, we
I
know.
that creates awesome avatars.
Yeah.
Actually, Jay, I do.
Oh, hold on, we got the promotion.
I actually do want to speak to you about something, but it's not going to be for another couple of weeks.
So when do we get that Gamer Picks? At?
Oh, it's not for Gamer Picks. It's for something else.
See, there's the problem, Flamish. You're not prepared. You're not a good producer, man. I thought you said even a monkey could do it, but you've just proven that not only a monkey can do this shit.
But I have the money.
Don't give me this baloney.
Yeah, don't cry. It doesn't work.
You're so far behind, man.
Strike three.
You're like walking that edge.
2 3/4
of disappointment. I'm telling you, man.
There's room for
If
improvement.
it wasn't for my good Canadian demeanor, you'd be gone already.
Yeah, Jay would be like, yeah, he, you know.
Okay, now he can show his face.
I kicked Stink out 3 times.
Yeah, you know, it's for nothing either.
But did you host?
I have, yeah.
Like I heard him fart
That's,
online.
yeah, that's not why kicked him.
We won't go into the gory details.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you're bullshitting me, man. You're bullshitting so.
Okay, guys. Well, I've got to go. Thank you so much, Alan, and thank you so much, Meg. I'm gonna call her Meg.
Takes a little bit time. Takes a little bit of time to get used to, but it's coming around. Actually, Crispy gave me the name. It was
Crispy gave you the name. Okay, well,
yeah, because we were on Primetime Gaming, and he's like, "Fuck it, I'm not calling you that anymore. You're Mag now." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm Mag now." So now
you know what's
funny?
funny? I kept getting you confused with a guy that I did an avatar for a while back, but he was old age game guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm a different one.
Yeah, and for a little while I thought you guys were the same
middle
person.
age.
Yeah, no, I'm middle. He's old.
Yeah, he was old. Like he had a white beard.
Oh, fuck that noise. No. I got a Kratos beard. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I mean, I color it, but anyways.
Hey, Meg, what's your
boys?
your
It was a
Xbox gamer
pleasure.
tag again?
Dead Meat 1.
What's your gamer tag again?
DEDMEAT1. Yeah, Dead Meat 1.
Dead Meat
And
1. Okay.
Yeah, and it's my actual avatar that I use on the other shows.
His wife's been calling him the same name for a while now.
Oh, yeah. Ask her that 10 minutes before we started the show.
Blue pills will fix that.
Yeah. Anyways, all right, guys, it's a pleasure. So anytime you want me to come by, I'll be in, man. I'm in. So
we had a great time with you, actually.
Yeah, it was definitely a great time with you, bud.
All right, man. Cheers. Well, it was great talking to all you guys. Yeah, I look forward to the next one. Let's do it.
Awesome.
And Flamish, we'll talk this week, okay, brother?
Yeah, I'll talk to you.
All right, man.
See you guys.
See ya.
All right.
Everyone have a good night.
All right, take care, guys.
Everybody have a good night.
See you all,
Good job.
guys. Let's put in the ending. Bye.